Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Take a chair or stretch out on the sofa, whatever you like. Are you old enough to remember the opening of a popular daytime soap opera? And now, When a Man Marries, the tender story of young married life dedicated to everyone who has ever been in love. Of course, we've changed the title by one word and made it When a Man Marries. But everything is changing so fast these days, that shouldn't surprise anybody. The conventional wisdom is turning to nonsense before our astonished eyes. And the day may not be far off when the man, not the girl, walks proudly down the aisle to join his eager bride at the altar. Stranger things have not only happened, they are happening right now. Our mystery drama, Mind Over Matthew, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Elspeth Eric and stars William Redfield. It is sponsored in part by Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, Brewers of Budweiser, and Buick Motor Division. I'll be back shortly with Act One.
Never heard of beer on the rocks? No? Swell. The people who brew Budweiser never have thought ice in your beer was such a cool idea anyway. If you only knew how ice cuts down the head and waters the taste. Oh, a chilling thought. A downright tragedy with Budweiser especially. Budweiser is the king of beers. The only beer in America that's beechwood aged, naturally carbonated, which means Bud brews its own bubbles, tiny ones, over a dense lattice of beechwood strips. The beer ages the best way, the right way, naturally. But add an ice cube and bloop, there goes all that extra effort. So if you forget to cool enough Bud, skip the cubes and put your Budweiser on ice for a while on the coldest shelf in your refrigerator. Even if the wait does frost you a little, it'll be worth it. Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis.
Someone who probably knows as little about it as anyone else once told me that if a man hasn't married by the time he's 35, chances are he'll stay single all his life. Well, our hero, Matthew Parker, being 40, is about to become the exception to that rule. If it ever was a rule, which I doubt. Listen with me now to the tender human story of when a man of 40 marries.
Morning, Hester.
Why, Mr. Parker, good morning.
How are you, Hester?
Oh, I'm fine. Well, I must say you're looking very well. Very well indeed.
Oh, I feel very well.
Well, so what brings you here?
Is Dr. Caparata in?
You didn't have an appointment, did you?
No. I just took a chance.
Oh, well, his 11 o'clock is late. He's in his office.
Oh, good. Okay to go right in?
I think so, just not first.
Sure.
I must say, I've never seen you looking better.
Thank you.
Yes?
Hello, Fred.
Oh, Matthew. How are you, fella? Well, you look great.
Well, that's what Hester was just saying.
Well, she's right. You feel okay?
Marvelous.
So what do you want with the doctor? Not that I'm not always glad to see you.
Well, it's about my warts.
Oh, Matthew.
On my left hand, you know.
I thought we'd about given up on those. Warts are pesky things.
Oh, Fred, I can't give up, no.
Well, I've tried everything, Matthew. Why don't you just resign yourself?
I can't. I'm getting married.
You're what?
I know. I'm 40 years old, never been married, but, well, I'm in love.
Do I know her?
Mildred Cavanaugh? Well, she's only 20, Fred, but very mature.
Mildred, well, her father's a patient of mine.
Yeah, but you don't know Mildred.
Well, she's never been to see me, no. But...
Oh, Mildred doesn't have much use for doctors.
No? Well, say, I feel that way myself sometimes.
Yeah, Mildred says whatever's wrong with her, she can cure herself.
Uh-huh. How does she manage that?
By the force of her unconscious will. That's what she says, Fred. I don't necessarily believe it.
Mind over matter, eh?
Something like that. Oh, she's a very healthy girl.
Most people are at age 20.
You know, she never even has the sniffles. Or if she does, she dispels them.
Yeah, well, all sniffles go away eventually.
Yeah, but Mildred's go away in, 2 minutes, 3 at the most. She changes her thinking and they go away. Fred, I'm telling you, I've seen it happen.
Matthew, any doctor is a fool who denies the power of the mind over the body, and I certainly don't.
You won't tell Mr. Cavanaugh I was in to see you, will you, Fred?
Well, I don't see why I should mention it.
Well, he might say something to Mildred.
So what if he did?
She'd kill me.
Surely not that.
Well, she's pretty violent on the subject. She says once we're married, I won't have any pains or sicknesses of any kind. She'll see to that.
What is she, some kind of a witch?
Oh, she's a sweet, lovely girl. And, Fred, I do feel better. I mean, healthier and stronger since I've known her.
I think a sweet, lovely girl at 20 would make me feel better, too, Matthew. Yes.
Your 11 o'clock is here, Doctor.
Okay, I'll leave. About my warts. Fred, we're getting married in a church. You know, it's very dressy and all that.
Well, you'll be wearing gloves, Matt. Nice, clean, white gloves.
Well, yeah.
Forget about the warts. That's my advice to you.
All right, if you say so.
I say so.
Look, I don't suppose I'll be seeing you from now on.
Listen, we're still friends, aren't we?
Of course. Well, I don't want to hold you up. So long, Fred. Goodbye, Hester.
Good luck, Matthew.
Goodbye, Mr. Parker. Well, why won't he be seeing you from now on, Doctor?
Well, he's marrying a young lady 20 years of age who doesn't believe in doctors.
Oh? What does she believe in?
Mind over matter. Or I should say, mind over Matthew.
Come to bed, darling.
In a minute.
Now.
Okay, Maddie. If you insist.
Oh, Mildred. You're so lovely.
Oh, wait a second.
What for?
Well, let me get rid of this headache.
You've got a headache? You?
I never said I was perfect.
Well, I'll get you an aspirin.
No, I never take pills of any kind. I've told you that.
Oh, honey, everybody
I
takes them.
don't. I never have, and I never will. Just let me lie here and concentrate.
Oh. What are you concentrating on?
Horizons.
There isn't any horizon, honey. This is our bedroom. Is it okay for me to kiss your shoulder while you're concentrating?
I guess.
Are you hypnotizing yourself?
I don't think so.
Are you in a trance? Let me look. No, you're not in a trance. You look kind of far away, but you're not in a trance.
I'm not in a trance.
Well, then what are you? Is this some kind of auto-suggestion? I've heard of that. That must be it. Is it?
I'm extending my powers, that's all.
Oh, extending your... That's all, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Is it gone yet, the headache?
It's going.
Oh, good. Gone?
Just about.
Tell me when.
Now.
That's marvelous, the way you do that.
It's nothing, really.
I mean, I couldn't do it to save me.
Oh, yes, you could. Anybody could. Didn't you say something before about kissing my shoulder?
Oh, you know what? I'm going to start with your fingertips. I'm going to kiss them, and then I'm going to kiss your hand and your arm and your elbow and right on up to your shoulder and then your neck.
Why don't you start?
Start? Oh, mm-hmm. Oh, first little finger. Second little finger. Third little finger. Fourth little finger.
Maddie. Don't stop, sweetheart.
Oh, little wrist.
Don't stop.
Little arm.
Maddie, don't stop. I said, don't stop.
Oh, never.
Why did you stop?
Huh? I didn't.
It felt so good. And then you stopped.
I didn't.
You did.
Look, we'll start over, okay? One little finger. Mm-hmm. 2 little fingers. Mm-hmm. 3 little fingers. Morning, Hester.
Why, Mr. Parker, hello.
The doctor in?
He's on the phone, but he'll be through in a minute. Well, long time no see. Married life agreeing with you?
Oh, boy. Yes, it's agreeing with me.
You look awfully well.
Oh, I am awfully well.
I guess a wife was just what you needed.
Well, this wife was.
She's very young, the doctor tells me.
20.
Pretty?
Oh, she's very pretty.
Oh, isn't that nice? Oh, the doctor's off the phone now. You can go right in.
Thanks.
Come in. Well, Matthew, good to see you, fella.
Hello, Fred.
Well, for Pete's sake, how are you?
Wonderful, just wonderful.
So this is not a professional call, eh? Good.
In a way, Fred, it is.
Oh, something wrong?
No, something right, I think. Fred, I think my warts are going away after all this time.
Well, let's have a look.
Here. See? Don't they look better to you?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Mildred's been working on them, Fred.
Working on them? How?
Oh, not medically, Fred. Spiritually.
Oh?
They're like you said, mind over matter, but they are better, aren't they, Fred?
Yes, definitely.
They've been disappearing one by one.
That's what puzzles me.
Huh? Why? What puzzles you?
Well, warts don't disappear one by one, as a rule. Warts are small tumors on the skin formed by enlargement of the papillae.
Well, why shouldn't they go away one by one?
Because medically, that's not the way it works. They disappear all at once, together. At least that's been our medical experience.
Well, your medical experience must be wrong.
Well, maybe it is this time. Medicine has nothing to do with it, perhaps.
You mean it is Mildred that did it?
Well, I was never able to do it, that's for sure.
Mildred did it by the force of her unconscious will?
Well, I wouldn't know about that, but as I've told you, every doctor makes a little bow in the direction of mind over matter.
Yeah, but is it Mildred's mind or my mind?
Well, who knows?
Well, I wasn't ever able to do it before.
Matthew, I heard of a boy once who had warts. A lot of them. And his mother was in despair over it. But you know what she did? She told him she'd give him a quarter for every wart. You know what happened? The warts fell off one by one. Cost the lady about $15.
One by one they disappeared, like mine are doing. Did the boy's warts ever come back?
Not that I know of. He and his mother left town shortly afterwards. It got a little uncomfortable for them. Everybody was saying she was a witch.
Is that what they called her?
Not that I think she was, necessarily.
Fred, how do you tell a witch?
Oh, I don't know too much about that, Matthew. Why don't you ask Esther? She knows everything there is to know about witches.
Well, I'd rather not talk about it to Hester, if you don't mind. Why can't you tell me?
Well, all right. Witches are very nice people, actually. So Hester says. I mean, they're not like sorcerers. Sorcerers tend to be malevolent, mean sort of people, making blood sacrifices and all that, weaving spells, concocting potions, holding rituals, all that sort of thing. That's sorcery. But witchcraft, well, witchcraft doesn't go in for any of that, Hester says. Witchcraft is just the use of our unconscious powers.
The unconscious will.
Yeah, the unconscious force or urge, well, whatever.
But Fred, how do you know who's a witch and who isn't?
Well, you really should ask Hester about that.
No, please. I want you to tell me.
Well, for one thing, Hester says that a true witch always has one spot on her body which feels no pain at all, which is completely insensitive.
Insensitive to pain. One spot.
That's what she says.
Fred, would it follow that this one spot on a witch's body that is insensitive to pain, Fred, would that spot be insensitive to pleasure, too?
Well, I suppose it would. Why, Matthew?
Oh, Fred, I think it's possible. I think it's just possible I married a witch.
When a man marries, he takes a chance. That's all I can say. He can marry a woman with a better mind than he has, which is humiliating, or he can marry a woman with a mind inferior to his, which is boring. But what if he marries a woman with a subconscious mind that is active and brilliant and on call at a moment's notice, while his own remains stubbornly sluggish and very, very sub? What then? Why, it could drive a man clean out of both his minds. I'll be back shortly with Act Two.
There is a fresh new spirit sweeping the land. A free spirit that demands good products. Products that satisfy your sense of good taste and desire for economy. But above all, products that perform. Buick has been touched by this spirit. And this year, our crisply designed, solidly built Buicks will bring joy even to the most demanding of free spirits. The 1975 Buicks, dedicated to the free spirit in just about everyone.
Now, this message from Show Corporation of America. The best value in town for the George Foreman Muhammad Ali Championship Fight of Your Lifetime is the big screen color closed circuit showing at the Waldorf Astoria Grand Ballroom, 49th and Park, on Tuesday, October 29th at 9 p.m. You can watch it at the Waldorf with your friends in spacious comfort at reserved tables or grand tier boxes with drinks served from an open bar, all for just $45 with drinks, tax, and gratuities included. $40 per person in groups of 10 or more. Doors open at 9 p.m., and the Waldorf pre-fight program starts on the big color screen at 9:30 with the main event at 10. Get your tickets now by calling 421-9022. That's 421-9022. Or go to the Golden Labang ticket desk in the Waldorf or other major midtown hotels. Act now. Get choice seats with drinks included for just $45. The championship fight of your lifetime. Watch it at the Waldorf. Special dinner package also available. Call 421-9022.
Our 40-year-old hero, Matthew Parker, has married a 20-year-old lady with an insensitive area on her right arm just above the elbow and a powerful subconscious mind. Matthew, on the other hand, has warts on one hand and a subconscious mind which has not shown signs of life in years. Mildred's subconscious is dispelling his warts, but the numb area just above her elbow is a mystery and a torment to Matthew's very conscious mind.
I haven't come clean with you before, Fred. I was afraid to.
Matthew, you can tell me anything. You know that. I'm your doctor.
Well, you won't tell Mildred, will you?
I don't even know your wife.
Yeah, but you know her father. Don't tell him.
Don't tell him what?
You won't tell him?
Well, I won't tell him. Now, what is it?
Well, Mildred and I, Oh, boy, is this embarrassing. You see, when Mildred and I go to bed,
come on, Matt. You're a grown man.
Well, I know, but this is so personal. I wouldn't be telling you at all if it wasn't for that witch business we were talking about.
Well, you told me you thought Mildred might be a witch because of your warts disappearing.
That's not the only reason. There's something else. Well,
why don't you tell me and stop stalling?
Well, Fred, you see, when Mildred and I are in bed, we start off, well, you know, with a little game, sort of. I mean, I kiss her.
Well, that's a good way to start off.
Yeah, I mean, I kiss each little finger, and then her wrist, and then her arm.
Yeah, okay, I get the picture.
Now, this is her right arm I'm talking about.
Does it have to be?
Well, it doesn't happen with her left arm.
What doesn't happen? For Pete's sake, Matthew.
Well, no, her left arm is okay, but you see, there's a little patch of skin on her right arm that, well, when I kiss it, she doesn't feel it.
Well, how do you know she doesn't feel it?
Because while I'm kissing her, Fred, I feel terrible telling you these things.
You have hardly told me anything. How do you know there's a place on her right arm where she doesn't feel anything?
Because when I'm kissing her arm, she makes all these cute little noises. You know, she likes it. She keeps saying, "Don't stop, Matty."
Well, go on.
Well, the first time I did it, you know, starting with the fingers, etc., etc., I got almost to her elbow, and all of a sudden she says, "Why did you stop?" She was very annoyed, you see. She said, "Why did you stop?"
Well, why did you?
I didn't. That's what I'm telling you. She's got this place below her elbow where she can't feel me kissing her. Last time I saw you, you said that witches sometimes have a place on their bodies where they don't feel pain. Now, you remember that?
I remember.
And I asked you, did that mean they couldn't feel pleasure, too? And you said you suppose so? Well, I thought I'd make sure, so next time, instead of kissing her, I started giving her little bites.
Bites?
Well, I mean, not enough to really hurt. Not much, anyway. Oh, she loved it. They were more like nibbles, really.
I see.
Oh, Mildred was crazy about it. She kept saying, don't stop, Matty, just like before. And then the same thing happened.
When you got to just below her elbow?
Yes, I got to the same place just below her elbow, and all of a sudden she said, why did you stop, Matty? Fred, I couldn't believe it. I simply couldn't believe it, so I gave her an extra hard bite.
Yeah?
Fred, she didn't feel it.
Well, I'll be...
Fred, you think she's a witch?
Well, how do I know?
Well, you said one spot that didn't feel pain.
I don't know if that's true, Matthew. Hester told me that.
Well, I've got to know.
Why do you have to know?
Well, because I do. I mean, it's one thing to marry a girl 20 years younger, but then to find out she's a witch, I mean, it's spooky.
Yeah. Look, I'll tell you what, Matt. Why don't you ask Hester?
I can't talk to Hester about my own wife.
Well, just tell her that you've gotten interested in witches.
Well, won't she think that's kind of peculiar?
Witches are her favorite subject. She'll love talking to you about all that stuff.
Well, I hope that's all it is, stuff.
Go on. Go talk to her now.
Right now?
Yeah, I think she's back from lunch. Yes, she is.
You want me for something, Doctor?
No, but Mr. Parker does. He wants to ask you a few questions.
Well, fine.
Go ahead, Matthew.
Okay.
Well, what can I do for you, Mr. Parker?
Well, Hester, Fred tells me you're interested in witches and that sort of thing.
Well, I'm interested in witchcraft, yes. It's a fascinating subject.
Uh-huh. Have you ever known a witch?
I think I've known several.
Well, tell me, did they have places on their bodies that felt no pain? No pain at all?
I suspect they did. Unfortunately, I never got close enough to find out for sure.
Well, that's the ultimate test, of a witch, this completely insensitive spot. Can it be anywhere? I mean, does it have to be in any particular place or on her? I mean, on the body?
Oh, any place at all.
Like an arm?
Any place.
Oh, I see. Thanks very much.
What? Is that all you wanted to know?
Well, Hester, is that a sure sign that the person is a witch if there's this one spot that doesn't feel pain?
And doesn't bleed.
Doesn't bleed?
That's right.
No blood?
No blood whatsoever. In that one spot, of course.
Oh, thank you, Hester. Thank you very much.
Are you leaving? There's lots more I could tell you.
No, that's enough for today, Hester. Thank you very much. Mr. Parker left?
Oh, yes, he left.
He find out everything he wanted to know?
Well, it wasn't much. I thought for a minute he was really interested in witches. There's so much I could have told him. It would have been a pleasure. But all he wanted to know was about the place on a witch's body that feels no pain and doesn't bleed.
You coming to bed, Mildred?
In a minute, Matty. I've got a stomachache.
Well, maybe you ought to see a doctor.
Well, you know how I feel about doctors.
Yes, I know.
Well, now, don't worry. My stomach will be all right in a minute. It's getting better all the time. Now, just let me concentrate. There. It's gone. All gone. Move over, darling.
You sure you're all right?
Oh, I'm fine. What'll it be tonight? Kisses or nibbles?
Which would you rather?
Nibbles. I love those little bites. They get me all excited.
Okay.
Now, first the fingers.
One little finger. Two little fingers. Three little fingers.
Oh, that's lovely. Don't stop.
Little hand. Little wrist.
Oh, Mary.
Little arm.
Oh, yes. Don't stop. I said don't. Why do you always...
Oh, Mildred, forgive me for what I'm about to do.
What are you going to do, Matty?
I already did it.
Did what?
You didn't feel it.
Feel what?
And you didn't bleed. Is he here?
Oh, Mr. Parker, what's the matter?
I gotta talk to him. Is he here?
Oh, the doctor's at the hospital. Office hours don't start till 9, Mr. Parker. What's the matter? Oh, here, come sit down. Well, you look awful.
I feel awful. I feel terrible.
You want me to get you a glass of water?
No, Hester, don't leave me. Stay with me.
Oh, Mr. Parker, what is it?
Hester, can I trust you?
Well, of course you can trust me, but what is it?
I was going to talk to Dr. Caparata, but if he won't be here till 9, I can't wait that long. I could hardly wait till morning. I snuck out of bed at 6 o'clock. Oh, Hester, can I talk to you?
Well, of course you can talk to me.
It's about my wife. I feel so disloyal talking about her, but I've got to.
You can talk to me. Believe me, you can.
Hester, I think my wife is a witch.
Oh?
I'm practically positive.
Well, what makes you think so?
Now, first, it was the way she made my warts go away. You knew about that?
The doctor told me.
Then the way she makes all her own pains and things go away. Well, just last night she had a terrible stomachache, really awful, but she applied her subconscious will to it, and it went away. Just like that.
Well, witches can do that. That and more.
Well, I wouldn't have left her to come here if it hadn't gone away. I mean, I wouldn't have, no matter what she said, but she said she was fine, so I came.
You think she's a witch just because her stomach ache got better?
Oh, no, that's not all.
Oh, well, what else?
Well, you remember when I was here the last time? You told me that a witch's body had a place on it that felt no pain?
That's true.
And that didn't bleed?
Yes.
Well, Mildred has a place like that.
Well, how do you know?
I know. Because I bit her.
You bit her?
Oh, yeah.
You mean just walked up to her and bit her?
No, not exactly, but I bit her. I bit her. Hard.
Well, how did you know where to bite?
Hester, please, never mind. I can't go into all that, not with you. But I knew where to bite, and I bit, and she didn't feel it, and she didn't bleed. Not one little drop of blood.
Well.
I mean, it scared me so I couldn't make love to her. I told her I had a headache. She wanted to concentrate on it and make it go away, but I told her no, I wanted to keep it. That made her mad.
Oh, naturally.
Oh, Hester, what am I going to do?
Well, what do you want to do?
Well, I can't stay married to a witch.
Witches can be very nice, you know.
Well, I'd always be looking at her and thinking, holy cow, she's a witch.
Matthew, may I call you Matthew?
Oh, certainly. We've known each other so long.
Look, Matthew, witches are people, flesh and blood people. The magical power they have only means they have a greater grasp on reality than other people. They have greater use of their extrasensory powers.
Real flesh and blood?
Of course. You see, witches live on the higher levels of consciousness, that's all.
Well, I'll try to get used to the idea.
Once you do, you'll love it.
Huh? Well, I guess I better go home.
Oh, must you?
Do you think I should tell Mildred I know she's a witch?
I wouldn't. It's possible that she doesn't even know it herself.
Yeah, she is very young. Maybe she hasn't found out. Yeah, I'd better go home. She really had a terrible stomachache last night.
Oh.
You know, for a witch, she certainly gets a lot of aches and pains, more than I do, really.
Well, she's only human, Matthew.
Well, thanks, Hester, for talking to me. It helped a lot.
Oh, I'm glad. Here, let me take you to the door.
Oh, I'm all right, really.
Oh, sure you are.
Thanks again. I'll be fine now. Who's that?
Who? Where?
Crossing the street. Boy, it's Mildred.
Well, is she coming here?
Yeah, it looks like it. She looks like she's in a hurry.
She shouldn't cross the street in the middle of the block.
That's right. No, she's up. Mildred! Mildred, look out!
The truck!
Look out for the truck, Mildred!
Anybody want to take the witch test? I know my face bleeds because I cut it while shaving this morning, and it both hurt and bled. But there's all that other flesh that covers the rest of my poor old body. Would you have me go over it every inch with even the tiniest of pins? Thank you, but no. I've other things to do, and frankly, I'm not keen on finding out. Not unless there's a guarantee that I won't wind up under the wheels of a fast-moving truck. We'll come back shortly with Act 3. Poor Matthew. Poor 40-year-old Matthew, who married Mildred, a 20-year-old witch. Poor Mildred, who could make warts vanish and dispel her own aches and pains by sheer force of concentration, but who died suddenly and carelessly, albeit painlessly, under the wheels of a 2-ton truck. What price being a witch? What price being the widower of a witch?
Well, I can't tell you how much I appreciate this, Fred. You know, the two of you coming over here for dinner. Oh, how's the steak, by the way?
Oh, it's great.
Marvelous.
Oh, you two are about the closest friends I've got now. You're the only ones who knew about Mildred. I mean, knew all about her. I'm really very grateful to you both.
Don't mention it, Matthew.
We're happy to be here.
Oh, you know, this is the first time I've seen anybody at all since Mildred got run over. I've been in shock.
Well, who can blame you?
Where was the second sight witches are supposed to have? She didn't even see the truck, and it was a big one.
Second sight doesn't mean sight with the bodily eyes, Matthew.
Well, it should, I think.
Well, the thing I don't understand is what she was doing on my street. Did she have any friends on my street?
No, Fred, that's just it. Our friends lived over in our part of town.
Mm-hmm. Well, then what was she doing there?
Well, it looked to me as though she was coming to see you.
And she crossed the street right smack in the middle of the block.
Yeah, directly opposite to your office. That's how we happened to see the whole terrible thing. She looked as though she was in an awful hurry. She didn't look to the right or to the left. Just put her head down and charged across the street right in front of this huge truck.
Why should she be coming to see me? You think maybe she knew you were there?
She didn't know I was still seeing you.
Well, then why? She couldn't have been shopping in my neighborhood. There aren't any stores. It's got to be that she was coming to consult me professionally. It's got to be.
No, Mildred wouldn't do that. Mildred took care of her own aches and pains.
Well, maybe this time she couldn't.
Well, she'd had a stomachache the night before.
Was it a bad stomachache, Matthew?
Oh, it was pretty bad.
But she got over it. She didn't take anything for it.
Mildred? Mildred would never take anything for anything. She just concentrated and the pain went away.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe it didn't.
Oh, yes. She was fine in just a few minutes, and she was fine the next morning.
Pain isn't always a curse, you know. Pain is a signal that something's wrong. If we didn't have pain, how would we know something was wrong?
Well, it's our thinking that's wrong. That's what Mildred said. So when she had a pain, she changed her thinking.
Sounds so simple.
Yeah, for her it was.
Nope. I'm not satisfied. Matthew, I want your permission to do an autopsy on your dead wife.
An autopsy?
Yeah. I want to have her body exhumed and do an autopsy.
Well, will they let you do that?
With your permission. I think I can get her father's.
Yes, but what excuse will you give?
Oh, that there's a possibility she was, well, maybe ill, maybe incapacitated before the truck hit her, something like that. Do I have your permission, Matthew?
Well, Hester, should I say yes?
Well, I think you should. But look at it this way. It'll be the first autopsy ever performed on a known witch. Hello, Matthew.
Hello, Hester.
And how are you?
Oh, I'm not too good.
I'm sorry. Is anything wrong? In particular, I mean?
Oh, I miss Mildred.
Well, of course you do.
You know, it's a funny thing. I was a bachelor all my life. I mean, I was 40 when Mildred and I got married, and we weren't married very long. You'd think I could just go back to being single.
Well, I guess it doesn't work out that way.
No, not for me. The only really good time I've had since Mildred died was the night you and Fred came to dinner.
Oh, that was very nice.
Did you really enjoy it? I know I'm not much of a cook.
Oh, I loved it.
Well, good. Maybe we could do it again sometime.
Look, how would you like to come to my place for dinner? I'm a very good cook. Or so I'm told.
Say, I'd like that. I'd like that a lot.
Sometime next week?
Or this week?
Tomorrow night?
Great. And look, we won't talk about Mildred at all, okay?
If that's the way you want it.
Well, sure. I've got to forget all about her and her being a witch and all that. You think Fred's done the autopsy yet? I'm darned if I know why he wanted to do that.
Well, he was curious about why a witch like Mildred would be coming to see a doctor.
Well, I don't know why I said, okay, go ahead, and then why her father said okay.
Matthew, Mildred's father knew.
Knew what?
That Mildred was a witch.
No.
Well, he suspected something. He knew she had these self-healing powers ever since she was a little girl. Now, she'd fall, skin her knee, and then she'd go off somewhere by herself, and in a couple of hours it would be all healed.
Can all witches do that?
Not all witches choose to do that. Some witches choose to do other things.
Like what?
Oh, like seeing into other people's minds.
Reading their thoughts?
Oh, what's so bad about that? We all have the same thoughts, more or less.
Well, I don't want anybody reading mine.
I wouldn't care if you read mine.
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
Why not?
Well, I just wouldn't.
You could, if you tried.
No, I wouldn't try. Listen, why didn't Mildred cure her father of anything? Tell me that. She cured my warts.
Her father didn't choose to be cured. Not by witchcraft. He was afraid of witchcraft. He chose to come here instead.
Why wasn't I afraid?
Oh, well, for one thing, you were in love. And for another...
Yeah? What's the other thing?
I think you'd better find that out for yourself.
Coming. Oh, hello, Fred.
Hello, Matthew.
Come on in.
Thanks.
I was just going to have a drink. Would you join me?
Okay.
Good. Hey, what brings you here? Not that I'm not glad to see you. I wasn't looking forward to drinking alone. It took me long enough to get married, but now that I've been married, I don't care too much for being alone. Here you go. Here's your drink.
Oh, thank you.
I don't suppose you could stay for dinner, could you? I've got plenty.
No, my wife's expecting me.
Oh, it's too bad. Well, but you're lucky you got a wife.
Yeah, I know.
You know something? This morning when I was having breakfast and reading the paper, I got so darn lonely, I just started to cry. I didn't even know I was crying, but all of a sudden I couldn't read the words, not even the headlines. I ran out of this place so fast, I went over to see you.
Yeah, Hester told me you were there.
Hester and I had a nice talk. It picked me up a lot. Oh, and you know what? She's going to cook dinner for me.
Well, that's nice.
Tomorrow night. I'm looking forward to that. And Fred, you know what she told me? She said Mildred's father has known all along that she was a witch, or that there was something, well, odd about her, self-healing powers ever since she was a kid.
Yeah, that's right. That's why he agreed to the autopsy.
Oh, yeah, the autopsy.
Yes, I've got the results.
Yeah?
Matthew, your wife had a ruptured appendix.
You mean... But she said it was just a stomachache.
Well, she was wrong.
But, Fred, she made the pain go away. She told me so.
She was telling the truth.
Well, it must have come back then.
And this time, she couldn't make it go away. She panicked.
Her witch's powers failed her.
Well, let's say she just overextended them.
And she was on her way to see you.
Peritonitis had set in. She might easily have died even if the truck hadn't hit her.
Oh, poor Mildred.
Yeah. Like I told you, Matthew, pain does have its uses. Or what are doctors for?
Hester, I want to help. Now, there must be something I can do to help, huh?
Well, now, you, Oh, you want to peel the potatoes?
Sure.
Well, just sit down here.
All right.
Now, here's the potatoes. Oh, peel about 4.
Uh-huh.
Here's a knife, and here's a lovely paper bag for the peelings.
Okay. Hey, this is great, sitting in your kitchen, peeling potatoes and everything. You know something? It's good that we're sort of the same age. Don't you think so, Hester? I mean, Mildred was so darn young. Boy, was she ever young. Of course, that made her attractive in a way, but in another way it didn't. I mean, you never heard her talk, but she had this sort of squeaky voice. I used to think it was cute, but I don't know. I mean, I think after a while it might have gotten on my nerves. Now, you, on the other hand, have a very well-modulated voice.
Do I?
Maybe Mildred talked that way from being a witch.
Oh, I don't think so.
No?
Matthew, you must understand that witches are not Are not harpies or hags or conjurers or shamans. I mean, they are quite simple, ordinary people, really. Only they maintain contact with the deepest powers we possess. Other people lose that contact, but witches hold on to it.
Contact with what, Hester?
With the unconscious mind, Matthew. With that reservoir of strength and passion and feeling. With the simple, uncomplicated drives to fight, to conquer, to possess, to love and be loved.
Well, is that what it's like down there in the unconscious?
Oh, don't you feel it is?
Oh, yes, I do.
You see?
Hester, I want to conquer you. I want to possess you. I want to love you, and you should love me.
Oh, I do love you, Matthew.
You do?
I always have.
Well, you never told me.
I wanted you to find out for yourself.
Well, say. I think I better get back to peeling the potatoes. This is all kind of overwhelming.
Oh, darling, well, you'll get used to it. Matthew, hey, look what you've done.
What have I done?
What's this?
What's what?
Here on the table.
Well, I don't know. What is it?
Well, I believe it's the tip of your thumb.
Well, yeah, the tip of my thumb?
Give me your hand. Your left hand. Here, put the potato down.
What?
There. You see? You've cut off the tip of your thumb.
Well, how'd I do that? Well, when did I do it?
Oh, a few minutes ago.
Hester, it isn't bleeding. There's no blood.
Not a drop.
But that's impossible. No. It's not impossible, is it?
Not for us witches, it isn't.
Us witches?
Nothing is impossible for us witches.
You too?
Me too. Oh, darling, don't look so unhappy. Witches are just like ordinary people. Only better.
Witches are just like ordinary people, only better. You know, that sets me to thinking. Not always, but at various times, I have felt that I was, far from ordinary. The feeling never lasted very long, but while I had it, it was very intense. Could it be? Oh, no. And yet, perhaps it's true. I am a witch. And you? How about you? I'll be back shortly.
If you take a look at the 1975 cars, you'll notice a European influence. And there are some new American cars that rival the Europeans. One being Buick's new Skylark SR, with its touring car interior and spirited little V6 engine. But don't think of the Skylark SR as a European tourer. We're proud of the fact that it's a Buick. You will be, too.
Buick, dedicated to the free spirit in just about everyone.
Dodge is right on target with great buys. See the friendly Dodge boys. They're good guys.
Surround yourself in quiet elegance for 1975 in the Dodge Royal Monaco Brougham. Never more beautiful than now. Royal Monaco Brougham. Luxury you can afford to enjoy.
Dodge is right on target with great buys. See the friendly Dodge boys. They're good guys.
We've got a full line of Dodge Monacos, including wagons. So come in. Experience the comfort, convenience, and luxury of Monaco. The Dodge boys have what you're looking for in 75.
See the friendly Dodge boys. They're good guys.
Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. I'm sure you know by now that the door you have just entered leads to a strange world, a land of forbidden fancies, peopled by giants and pygmies, kings and cobblers, saints and sinners. Happy children play in its streets, while just behind lurk iniquitous monsters, Unspeakable crimes are committed here, and acts of breathtaking valor. You are the sovereign in this place. It is the realm of your own imagination. Our story this time searches one of its deep recesses, the hidden place of fear. It is the spring of 1861 at a college in a small town in Ohio. In a matter of weeks, the young men will receive the sheepskin scrolls that will confer the baccalaureate degree on them. Only half mindful that they are living at the edge of a volcano, on the brink of a civil war that could change their lives completely. The students seek welcome relief from concentrated study in friendly competition. They meet in such places as the athletic field, the running track, or, as in the case of Bennett Green and Will Dudley, the pistol range.
Splendid, Mr. Dudley, splendid. 7 bullseyes out of 10. Absolutely remarkable.
If the wind hadn't spoiled that next to the last shot, it might have been 8 out of 10.
Well, you've done beautifully, Will Dudley.
Oh, practice. I'm a member of the state militia, you know. Every Friday night, the pistol range.
Yes, of course. I feel a little sorry for Ben Green. He can't possibly come anywhere near your score, Will. Miss Green, Ben, it's your turn, and, good luck.
Thank you.
One moment, Ben. Your weapons don't seem to be the customary ones, do they? Nothing like what Dudley here has been shooting with?
No, they're not. This is a pair of dueling pistols. They're French.
They're rather old, aren't they?
At least 50 years old. They were given to me by my father. They've been kept in perfect condition.
So I would judge. Pearl handles. Beautiful.
It's all right for me to use them?
Well, of course. Success at a target is the result of a steady hand, a quick eye, as much as of one's gun.
Well, my friend here, Mr. Elliott, will load and prime one gun as I fire the other to save time. Acceptable?
I don't see why not, Mr. Green. I remind you that Mr. Dudley has a score of 7 bullseyes out of 10. Not an easy score to beat, is it?
Almost impossible.
A man can only do his best.
How true.
Anytime you're ready. Too bad, Mr. Green, too bad.
Second weapon, Mr. Elliott? Oh, thank you.
Oh, much better. Ever so much better. Almost a bullseye, but not quite. Good for you, Mr. Green. A hit. A perfect bullseye. Incredible. Absolutely unbelievable. 8 bullseyes. 8 straight hits in a row. Remarkable, Mr. Green. Congratulations.
Thank you. So Ben Green had beaten me again at something at which I was supposed to be unbeatable. We'd been rivals in almost everything from the first day we'd entered college 4 years ago, and with almost no exceptions, he'd beaten me at everything. Never by much, but by enough for me to know that I'd never been and probably would never be number 1.
Mr. Dudley, Mr. Green, I've called both of you into my office for the purpose of telling you the faculty's decision as to who is to be the valedictorian of this class of 1861. At next week's commencement exercises, one of you will step forward to make the valedictory, the farewell address of your class. Gentlemen, you've given the faculty a most difficult choice. Your records of accomplishment are so devilishly close. However, painful as that decision has been, we have made one. On the toss of a coin, no more, no less, the class valedictorian is to be Mr. Bennett Story Green.
4 years of college, and on the toss of a coin, I was still number 2. But there was one single thing in which I could rejoice, one contest in which I was sure I had beaten my good friend Bennett Story Green. Hannah Peabody, one of the young assistant librarians, was the dream of every man on campus, including, of course, Ben Green. She was bright, beautiful, radiant. I had lost my heart to her completely, and she had given me reason to think that she returned that love.
I agree, Will. This is the most beautiful time of the year.
I'm so glad you were able to get that extra hour away from the library.
It was worth it. Paddling around the lake like this, a picnic lunch on the shore of Duck Island, away from all the rest. Oh, what more could anyone ask?
I'm glad. Hannah.
Yes, sir?
You will let me have what I asked for.
I have only the 2 copies.
You must let me have one of them. You must.
Only because you're so utterly devoted, Will. So untiring in professing your affection for me. I shall have to grant you your wish.
You are an angel. I was afraid even to hope.
Here it is, then, Will. The daguerreotype. This latest photograph of me.
It's beautiful, Hannah. Thank you. You know, it doesn't do you full justice.
How nice of you to say that. It's nearly 2 o'clock. Shouldn't we be starting back?
Oh, yes, of course.
Why you should want that photograph, or what you will do with it, I haven't the faintest notion.
I shall keep it till the day I die. I promise.
Oh, Will.
And now, dearest Hannah, I wish to ask you a most serious question. We are living in very dangerous times. The smell of war is in the air.
I know.
The southern states, they're looking for trouble.
It's awful.
If war comes, Hannah, and I'm certain it will, I will be among the first of the boys in blue to go. I hold a commission in the state militia. And that's why I'd like to ask you...
Oh, dear me. Oh, it's 2 o'clock. I've so enjoyed being with you, but you must excuse me, Will. You must get me back at once.
I felt the day was not far off when Hannah would consent to become my wife. I realized I had several impressive rivals, foremost among them Ben Green. But I had no fears. I knew none of them was as close to Hannah's heart as I was. It was a warm spring day, graduation day. Ben had just finished his valedictory address. The open-air ceremonies were ended. I headed straight to where I knew Hannah was sitting. Hannah, my dear.
Congratulations, Will. Oh, how very handsome you look in those academic robes.
Oh, thank you, Hannah.
Oh, this is all so exciting, isn't it? Oh, didn't you think Ben did extraordinarily well with his address?
Yes, of course he did very well indeed. Hannah.
Yes, Will?
Do you think it might be possible what I mean is that...
Sit down, Will. Here, beside me. And do try to calm down a bit. You're actually stammering.
Yes, I know. You see, Hannah, the time has come for me to...
there you are. Turned out to be a beautiful day, hasn't it?
Ben, you were perfect. I was completely, thoroughly impressed and moved by your words. And so was everybody else. Isn't that so, Will?
Yes.
Now, you only say those flattering things because it's all true. Besides, you are prejudiced. Will here could have done just as well. And he came awfully close to doing it, as you know.
Ben, I wonder if you would excuse Hannah and me. We have something to discuss in private.
We do?
At least something I'd like to discuss. In private, if you please, Hannah.
Well, whatever it is, it will have to wait, Will.
Well, if it's not too private, maybe the 3 of us could go over to the inn and join some of our classmates in a farewell cup.
Oh, do we have time for that, Ben?
Oh, just about, dear. And then off we go.
Go? What does that mean?
Oh, Hannah and I, we're leaving this afternoon just as soon as we change clothes and pack.
I don't understand.
Ben and I are leaving town. I've quit my job at the library.
Where to, if I'm not indiscreet?
On our honeymoon.
We were secretly married this morning. And, Will, you're the first to know.
Is this some kind of joke?
It's no joke, Will.
Hannah, Ben is pulling my leg, isn't he?
I'm afraid not, Will. It's true. Well, you might congratulate her.
Or wish us good luck.
Never in this world.
Now,
Now, it's you who are joking. Now, listen to me, both of you. Hannah, you give me every reason to think you cared for me.
But I do, Will. I have a very warm spot in my heart for you.
That's not what I mean. I had hoped you would marry me.
Will, I like you. I always have, but I'm in love, deeply in love with Ben.
I see. As for you, Ben, I curse the day I ever set eyes on you. From the first time we met, I've been playing second fiddle in our studies, in athletics, everything. And I don't think I really cared all that much. Maybe I did. But this is different. This is the last straw.
Easy, Will, easy.
I set my heart on Hannah to be my wife, and once again I win the booby prize. I tell you something, Ben. If you live to be 100, I will outlive you, and by everything I hold sacred, I tell you from this moment on, I intend to beat you at everything, no matter what you do, everything, for the rest of your life. You are going to know what it feels like to come in second, to be the loser. Is that clear?
Very clear. But you'll never see that day, Will. Ever.
I won't.
I've never told you this. I kept quiet out of pity.
You pitied me.
Stop it, both of you. Please, let's go.
Now, you listen, Will. There are some people who are born destined to be the losers of this world. These people almost will themselves into being the also-rans, and you, Will Dudley, are just such a person. You're a born loser because in some twisted way you almost enjoy losing. If it hadn't been me, it would have been somebody else, anyone, because you want to lose.
Now, I'll show you how much I want to lose, you contemptible...
Stop this, both of you. Will, go away.
Yes, Hannah. Of course. But remember one thing, Ben, my friend. You'll never beat me again at anything. If it takes me the rest of my life, if I have to follow you into the grave.
Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, may I have your urgent attention, please?
He's the president of the college up on the platform.
What's he want? He seems to be so excited.
Fort Sumter in the harbor of Charleston, South Carolina, has been fired upon, bombarded. War has been declared. This morning, President Lincoln called for 75,000 men to volunteer for the militia immediately. I know that every able young man on this campus will want to do his duty when the very life of our country is at stake.
This is your big chance, Will. Your biggest chance.
George Bernard Shaw said that there are only two tragedies in life. One is not to get your heart's desire. The other is to get it. Two young men, the first seemingly fated to win, the second to lose. And the coming of war into their lives may well complicate the destinies of one or both of them. Which of the two will face the greater tragedy? Follow me in a few moments into Act 2. Almost a year later, the early spring of 1862, the big army of the Ohio, under the command of General Don Carlos Buell, lays encamped outside a little town in southwestern Tennessee, poised for its next move. Although some parts of the army have seen hard service, for most of the men, the war is still young, and soldiering, a new industry, not always perfectly understood. Among the young officers of this army is Will Dudley. With his previous training in the Ohio militia, he has attained the rank of captain.
Sergeant Driscoll. Captain Dudley, sir.
Just how badly off are we, Sergeant?
We ain't come out too well, Captain. In that last attempt at that hill up there, Preservation Ridge, I think they call it, at least a good couple of dozen of our men were put out of action. Yes, sir. There's dead aplenty. I see. Lucky for us, less than an hour ago, we got some replacements. Ohio boys, too. They're fresh, they're raw as all get out, but they will fill in some of them empty spaces.
All of them 90-day volunteers?
Yeah, I reckon. The Army has them for a precious 90 days, then back they go, civilians once again.
Luck. Well, before planning our next action, let's go over some of the details. Yes, sir. Now, since we ferried over to this side of the Tennessee River, we know that things have taken a turn for the worse.
Well, let's put it kind of mild, Captain, if I may say so.
The word has come down from General Headquarters that the enemy has almost crippled Grant's army, and Grant needs help, reinforcements. Our job is to clean up some of the wreckage and move forward. We have to do it inch by inch. Now, this division, this regiment, has been assigned that duty. And this company has been ordered to lead the advance. Our first task is to take that ridge.
Which is easier said than done.
Now, has no one been able to reach those two snipers?
Now, you see, sir, they're positioned in such a way that our fire can't even scratch them. And every one of our men who have tried to get them...
Yes, Cisco. We have no choice. Those two snipers must be removed come hell or high water.
We've lost some of our best men trying, Captain Dudley.
We've got to keep trying. Once we're over that ridge, a good part of our troubles may be over. Where's that list of replacements?
Here you are, sir.
Yes. They're all of them 90-day volunteers? 90 days. Then back to whatever they were doing in Mansfield and Cleveland. Whatever. Kenneth Bordner, Isaac Fremont, John No, it can't be.
Well, what is it, Captain? Something wrong?
No, just the opposite, Driscoll. Something's very right. Right here on this paper, I think I have the man for Preservation Ridge.
Sir?
One of the best shots in the state of Ohio.
But against them snipers...
Sergeant, send in Private Bennett Story Green immediately.
Why, Will, you old son of a gun. Imagine my good luck in being assigned to your command. I can't tell you how pleased I am.
Private Green, attention.
Oh, come on, Will. What do you think you're doing? We're alone. It's just the two of us.
I said attention.
Well, sure, Will, if that's what you want.
You will speak, Private, when you are spoken to, and only then. Is that clear?
Well, it's silly, but if that's the way you want it, sure.
The response is a simple one. Yes, sir.
All right. It's clear, yes.
Sir. Sir, how long have you been in this army, Private?
88 days. I volunteered. Day after tomorrow, I'm through.
Then, for the next 48 hours, you are still a soldier in the Union Army and under my command.
I guess so.
Sir.
Sir.
Now, even though the period of your military service is shortly to end, there are still a few things you're going to have to learn. And I am going to do the teaching.
Yes, sir.
One of those things is discipline. Subordination to authority. Acting in accordance with the rules. Proper conduct of action in carrying out regulations.
I understand. Sir.
What are you staring at?
At your desk, sir.
Oh?
Sir.
Yes, Private?
Would the captain be kind enough to explain something that the private finds a little strange?
Yes?
Would the captain please explain why that photograph is sitting on his desk? The photograph of Private Green's wife? My wife?
That picture was a gift from Hannah before you married her. I treasure it deeply.
I see.
Now, let's get down to business.
As you please, sir.
The Major has ordered me to push this company to the foot of the big ravine that's commanded by a hill known as Preservation Ridge. And in order to do that...
We have to get rid of the two snipers that are protecting us. Two of the best shots in the whole army of the Confederacy. We've already lost some of our best men trying to put them out of action.
You know.
Yes, sir. We all know one of the first things we replacements were told about.
Private Green, knowing you for the excellent marksman that you are, I am ordering you to kill those two snipers.
You don't mean that, Will?
It's Captain Dudley, Private.
Sorry, sir.
Now, you still have that pair of French dueling pistols? The ones your father gave you?
You remember. So happens I do.
Then use them well, Private. As though your life depended on them.
Will, Captain Dudley, you're ordering me to commit suicide. This is a deliberate act of murder, and you know it.
I know only one thing, Private. You have been given an order.
Will, You once swore on oath you intend to outlive me. And that if it took the rest of your life, you'd see to it that I'd never beat you again at anything.
If I had to follow you into the grave, how well you remember.
And you're about to see me killed in order for you to carry out this mad oath of yours. Suppose, Will, that I disobey you.
I would then have you court-martialed for disobeying orders. You would be found guilty, and you would face a firing squad.
Then either way, I lose.
Either way. He turned on his heels smartly and left. This was the opportunity I had been waiting for years. At last, for the first time in my life, the ability to beat Ben Green was in my hands. In my imagination, the pieces of the broken mosaic of a daydream began coming together as if by some kind of unknown magic. I began to visualize the scene where I'd be holding Hannah in my arms. I thought it best, Hannah, if the news came directly from me. I got 3 days leave, just to be able to tell you.
It was so good. So considerate of you, Will.
The least I could do for the woman I've always loved and for a close friend. Ben was one of the bravest men I've ever had the privilege of knowing.
All by himself. In the face of almost certain death. Why?
For his country, Hannah, and to save his companions in arms from further slaughter.
And to think he volunteered.
Yes, he volunteered.
I'm so proud of him.
So are we all, Hannah.
And what will I do now? What will I do without my Ben?
It could never be the same, Hannah. I know that. But you would make me the happiest man in the entire world if you would consent when you're ready to be my wife. Will you, Hannah? My beloved?
Dear Will, of course. Of course.
Captain Dudley? Yes.
What? Oh. Yes, Sergeant Driscoll.
Well, it's a losing cause, Captain. You won't make it any more than any of the others did.
Well, that's a chance we have to take, Sergeant.
I suppose. Pity that so many brave men, some of our finest fellas, have had to be sacrificed.
Yes, well, that's war, Driscoll. War. Sergeant, did you ever hear of a writer named Ralph Waldo Emerson?
Can't say that I have, no, sir.
Essays, poems, wise man.
Ain't never been much of a reading man, Captain.
War, he said, is like an epidemic insanity, breaking out here and there like cholera or influenza, infecting men's brains instead of their bowels.
Yeah, but to those of us who have to fight them...
Yes, well, that's exactly it, Driscoll. Men like you and me get to the point sooner or later where we accept that madness simply because we are ordered to, and expect those we order to do the same.
That's one way of looking at it, Captain.
Captain Dudley, sir?
Who is that?
May I come in, sir?
Ben Green. I don't believe it.
Your orders have been carried out, sir. Mission accomplished.
You mean to tell me that those...
2 snipers? They won't be giving us any more trouble.
You got them?
Both of them.
All by yourself, single-handed?
All by myself. And, Captain, it would seem that the leopard hasn't changed his spots.
What does that mean?
I know my coming back alive is somewhat of a disappointment to you. Sorry, sir, but you see, Captain, you were born to lose, and you've lost again.
As by some miracle, Ben Green has returned from the almost certain death that Will Dudley, his superior officer, ordered him into. Within 2 days, Ben's voluntary enlistment of 90 days will expire. Before it does, a good many strange and unexpected events can and probably will take place. Be with me when I return shortly with Act 3. April 1862. The Confederate Army is advancing on Pittsburgh Landing, just north of the Mississippi border. in the hope of crippling General Grant's army completely before any of his expected reinforcements can arrive. Although delayed by storms and poor roads, on the morning of April 6th, the Southern Army attacked the Union line near Shiloh Church, 2 miles from Pittsburgh Landing. The fighting went on all day and all night, one of the bloodiest of the entire war. That night...
Any luck, Sergeant Driscoll? Not much, Captain. We ain't gone forward more than 50 yards in the past 2 hours, foot by foot.
Oh, come on in out of the rain.
Thank you, sir. The 50 yards ain't come cheap.
Yes, we can hardly see what we're shooting at.
Ain't that the truth? Except for the flashes of lightning, it's so dark you can't even see your hand in front of your face. The storm is getting in the way of the enemy as much as it is of us.
Not much consolation in that, is there? The men holding up?
It's hard to say, Captain. Wounded is stumbling around in the dark, and the rest, them as ain't been hurt, are stumbling into the wounded.
And the dead?
Piled up like cordwood.
Yes. Well, anyway, with those 2 enemy snipers out of the way...
I don't know how that soldier died.
But he did it. And that's all that really matters, isn't that so, Captain Dudley?
Private Green, what are you doing away from your station?
Things seem to be calm for a moment, so I took the liberty of coming over here to your tent. Chance to get a little dry.
Sergeant, would you mind stepping outside for a moment, please?
I'm glad, Captain.
Private Green, you will return to your post immediately.
Of course, Captain. But before I do, I have a request, sort of a favor.
What is it?
May I come into the tent, sir?
You may.
Sir, I would like to be transferred to another company.
Transferred? Are you completely out of your mind? In the middle of one of the fiercest battles of the war, transferred?
That's right,
With 36 hours left of your precious enlistment, Green, are you stark, raving mad?
I think not, sir. You once swore an oath that you would get the better of me if you had to follow me into the grave.
Yes, so I did.
I have a wish to go on living. Under your command, I've been given reason to think that wish might in some way be denied me. I wouldn't like that to happen.
Is there anything else? We haven't much time.
Yes, sir. One more thing. That picture on your desk, Hannah's picture. I would like to have it.
That picture belongs to me.
That picture is a picture of my wife. It has no place here.
Private Green, you are dismissed. Return to your post at once.
Not without that picture.
I order you to leave. You are dismissed.
You won't give it to me. I'll just have to take it.
No, you don't.
Oh, yes, I do.
You struck me. I knew it. I knew that sooner or later you'd dig your own grave, Green, without any help at all from me.
What is that supposed to mean?
This is so funny. You have done it all by yourself. You don't seem to realize what you've done.
Your lip is bleeding where I hit you.
Yes. Is it indeed? Well, that's fine. We'll just let it bleed, won't we? Private Green, you have committed the most profound, the most unforgivable indiscretion. You have struck an officer of the Union Army. You are a most daring man.
I'm sorry.
And a very foolish one. You know, of course, where this must lead. This is a matter for a court-martial. Of course, you will be found guilty, and you will be shot by a firing squad.
You provoked me.
Did I, indeed? And what examining officer do you think will believe that?
It's the truth.
Your word against the word of an officer, private? Don't be ridiculous.
But no one saw it happen.
I saw it happen. No one else had to.
But you just stood there and let me hit you. In the old days at school, you would have made some effort to defend yourself.
And get beaten, right?
No, that's in the past.
In your past.
With those snipers, you tried to get me killed. You didn't succeed, and now...
And now there's not a chance in the world that I shall miss. Not this time.
Will, you can't do this. You just can't.
Sergeant Driscoll. Sir, Sergeant. The Private Green here under arrest. Taken to the stockade at once. He is charged with striking a superior officer. Take him away.
Yes, sir. Will, I'll kill you for this. Some way. I swear I'll kill you.
How?
I'll find a way. I promise.
Bennett, Story Green. Right. You will stand at attention. You have been charged with the serious act of striking an officer of the Union Army. This court, having weighed all the evidence in the matter, finds you guilty as charged. By the power vested in me by the Commander-in-Chief of the Army, you will, on leaving this court, be stood before a firing squad of your comrades, and you will be shot to death. Sergeant, conduct the prisoner out of this court. Captain Dudley.
Colonel.
You will be in charge of the execution.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. He stood facing the 8 men in their ragged blue uniforms, rifles at the ready. The men who in minutes would bring his life to an end. He stood there, his cold gray eyes striking right and left across the landscape, and always they came to rest on me. His face had a jaunty, almost amused air about it. Does the prisoner have a last request?
Please see that my pair of French dueling pistols are placed beside my body, in my grave, both of them primed and loaded.
Request granted. Detail, stand, hunt. Detail, ready. Aim. Fire.
I am the resurrection and the life, saith the Lord. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. And though his body be destroyed, yet shall he see God. The Lord came, and the Lord hath taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. May the Lord receive the soul of Bennett Green. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, in sure and certain hope of the resurrection. Amen.
And that was the troubling close of the most tormenting episode of my entire life. Never again would he torture me. Never again would I have to play second fiddle to Bennett Story Green. Days passed. The fighting had been hard and continuous. The taste and smells of battle were still hanging heavily in the air. As far as one could see through the forests among the splintered trees lay wrecks of men and horses. Word had it that this battle at Shiloh had cost each side over 10,000 dead and wounded. It was during the first faint gray of morning several days later. Sergeant Briscoe?
Sir?
Have we collected all our dead?
All that we could find. Trenches are dug, ready to receive the bodies.
Any luck with identification?
Some impossible in some cases.
I understand. The wounded?
I've feared most of them had died, sir. Of neglect, I reckon.
Well, no fault of ours. Army regulations provide that the wounded must wait, as you know. The best way to take care of them is to win the battle.
Which we have done.
Yes, Cisco. Victory is the best advantage a wounded man has for getting medical attention. The enemy. Is he gone? Completely?
All except for an occasional little group of their skirmishers. Young lads who keep poking their noses here and there just to see what's up. So close you can almost see them.
Any danger sighted?
Well, nothing I'd call the least bit serious, sir. They just keep hugging the earth as if they loved it. Every once in a while, they unflatten themselves long enough to take a pot shot in our direction.
In that case, order your burial squads to get to work.
Yes, I will.
On second thought, it might be best to assemble the entire company first for a roll call. See where we stand.
Whatever you say, sir.
Abrams, John. Here. Cosgrove, Robert. Here. Duval, Robert. Here. Herman, Frederick. Here. Gorham, Michael. Here. Grayrock, Sam. Here. Green, Bennett. Oh. Sorry, Captain. Slip of the tongue. Just called his name out of habit. Here.
The response was clear, distinct, unmistakable. A sudden movement, an agitation shook the entire company as from an electric shock. The sergeant paled and paused.
Call that name again, Sergeant. Green. Bennett. Here.
Every face turned in the direction of the voice. The two men between whom Green had usually stood in line turned and squarely confronted each other. There was no one between them.
Sergeant. Once more. Bennett. Story. Green. Here!
What on earth?
Take cover, Sergeant!
Before I could give another order, a score of rifles spat out at me viciously. The fellows sprang to their feet from wherever they'd been and swarmed into the open, sending broad sheets of bullets into the enemy. The response was a deadly answering fire into our unprotected flanks. The air was torn with the storms of screaming grapes, splintering the trees, spattering them with blood. The enemy had tricked us into believing we were safe.
Take cover! Take cover! Captain Dudley down! Be out of your mind! Don't stand there! Take cover!
I stood there transfixed under that canopy of certain death until suddenly, from another direction, beyond the line of skirmish...
Good man, that Dudley. Fine soldier. Serious law.
Captain just stood there, Colonel, as if he knowed that one special bullet was meant for him. There's one thing I can't understand.
Oh, what's that, Driscoll?
The bullet that killed him warn't no ordinary rifle bullet.
It wasn't?
The surgeon took the bullet out of his body in the hope of saving his life. This is it, sir.
Strange-looking piece of lead.
I know you know all about them things, Colonel. What do you suppose it is?
I wouldn't take an oath on it, but my guess is this was fired from some kind of dueling pistol. French dueling pistol, I think. Very old one. Now, what on earth was the enemy doing with an old French dueling pistol?
Was your pistol, then, wasn't it? One of the two that were buried with you.
Yes, Will. It was.
You swore you'd kill me. You kept your word.
You said I'd never beat you again if you had to follow me to the grave.
So I did. And I've lost again.
Stop trying so hard, Will. Stop trying.
A famous English poet has written, "For in the silent grave, no conversation, no joyful tread of friends, nothing's heard. For nothing is, but all oblivion, dust, and an eternal darkness." Quite true, if that's what you want to believe. Except in those instances, as in the story you have just heard, where the voices in the grave are anything but silent. I'll return shortly. In 1861, at the age of 18, Ambrose Bierce responded to Lincoln's first call for volunteers by enlisting in the 9th Indiana Regiment. The rebellion, he thought, was only going to last 3 months, and that was the period of his enlistment. But the Confederates had a different idea. When his 3 months were up, he re-enlisted and was made a sergeant of volunteers. He went through 3 years of action, including Murfreesboro, Chickamauga, Chattanooga, the capture of Atlanta. But most importantly, the Battle of Shiloh.
the setting for the story you have just heard. Our cast included Paul Hecht, Russell Horton, Patricia Elliott, and Arnold Moss. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents...
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. We turn this time to a classic melodrama, an incredible chiller. I say incredible because it was written by a 19th century lady who seldom left her house. I speak, of course, of Charlotte Bronte, most famous of the three literary sisters whose strange brother, Patrick Branwell, was the prototype for some of the men in their novels. The day of the governess is past, but she was quite a fixture in the days when opulent mansions housed the wealthy, with a housekeeper and staff of servants who sometimes shared dark secrets.
What's the matter with you this morning, Miss Jane? You look peaked.
Another one of those terrible nightmares, Mrs. Fairfax.
Such things are omens. My dead husband has been rising from his grave to tell me no good will come to this house.
This house is the happiest home I have ever known.
Then why do you dream of death and destruction?
It must have been the storm. The moors were wild with thunder and lightning.
I'm begging you, Miss Jane. Get away from here. Leave Mr. Rochester and Thornfield Hall alone before it's too late.
Our mystery drama, Jane Eyre, has been adapted from the Charlotte Bronte classic especially for the Mystery Theater by Elizabeth Pennell and stars Patricia Elliott and Arnold Moss. It is sponsored in part by Contact, the 12-hour cold capsule, and Buick Motor Division. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Now to meet our Victorian heroine. Jane Eyre has been hired as a teacher with one pupil in a mansion which dominates a remote English countryside, a setting much like that where the Bronte sisters lived and dreamed of adventure. As we begin, Jane has volunteered to post a letter for the housekeeper. The nearest village is 2 miles away, but she welcomes the opportunity to walk by herself across the moor. It is a January afternoon, and the ground is hard, the air still, and the road lonely. At the top of the hill, Jane pauses to enjoy the view. And suddenly, she is not alone.
First the dog, and then a man on horseback, galloping furiously. I had not noticed the icy patch on the road, nor had the rider, until too late. With a slithering crash, horse and rider went down.
Oh, what the deuce?
Are you injured, sir?
I'm not sure.
Let me help you.
Oh, stand to one side.
But you're hurt. I'll go for help.
No. I don't seem to have any broken bones, only this confounded ankle.
You can't stay here on this lonely road if you're unable to mount your horse.
Where do you come from?
Just below.
That house with the battlements?
Yes, sir.
Well, whose house is it?
Mr. Rochester's.
Do you know Mr. Rochester?
I have never seen him.
Well, who the devil are you?
I am the governess.
I see. Well, if you're not afraid, grab hold of my horse's bridle. Lead him over here to me.
I know little of horses.
Now, come here. Let me lean on you. That will do. Now hand me my whip. Thank you. Come along, pilots.
He rode off, and I continued down the road to the village by myself, wondering about this gruff stranger. For me, it had been quite an adventure, so I took my time getting back to the house. When I reached it, the housekeeper was in the entranceway.
Pilot, hush up.
Mrs. Fairfax, that dog.
Yes, he came with his master.
With whom?
Mr. Rochester. He arrived shortly after you went to post the letter.
That couldn't have been.
Mr. Rochester has had an accident. His horse fell. His ankle is sprained.
Did he ask about me?
Miss Eyre, I have not yet had a chance to tell him about you. The surgeon has been sent for.
Next day, I was summoned by Mrs. Fairfax to be presented to the master of the house. He was unmistakably the same dour personage I had already encountered.
Sit down, Miss Eyre. I've examined Adele and find you've taken great pains with her.
She is a pleasant child.
I understand you've lived in my house for the past 3 months. And you came from...
From Lowood School.
Ah, yes. A charitable institution and a grim one, from all I've heard. How long were you there?
8 years.
You must have a sturdy constitution.
I welcomed the opportunity to get away.
No doubt. Who are your parents?
I have none.
Or ever had, I suppose?
I don't remember them. I was left as an orphan with an aunt who hated me. The Lowood School was a joy compared to her house.
Any other relatives?
I've heard of an uncle on my father's side, but I doubt if he knows I exist. He lives in Madeira.
Who recommended that you come here?
I advertised, and Mrs. Fairfax answered my advertisement.
You have no friends, I presume?
None but the pupils and teachers of Lowood. And now, those of you at Thornfield.
Mm-hmm. You've lived the life of a nun. But I must say it has not broken your spirit. How old are you?
18.
Old enough for some accomplishments. I saw some sketches in the schoolroom. Are there others?
I have a portfolio.
Send it to my room. And now I'm tired. You may go.
It's true that I do not frighten easily, and I was content as the days went by to be left with my pupil or to wander alone through that enormous house. One day, I climbed through a trapdoor onto the roof. Oh, a fine place for sketching. As I started down the 3rd floor staircase, this dreadful sound sent me running. Mrs. Fairfax! Mrs. Fairfax!
Yes, my dear.
I didn't know there was anyone upstairs.
Why, there's not. That wing of the house is quite empty.
But I heard someone laughing. Oh, such a terrible laugh.
Oh, that. It must be Grace Poole.
Grace Poole?
One of the servants. She acts quite unbalanced at times. But where have you been? Mr. Rochester wants to see you.
I found him seated by the fire, and as the light played over his stern features, his dark eyes had a softness out of keeping with his manner. He caught me off guard.
You examine me, Miss Eyre. Do you think me handsome?
No, sir.
What faults do you find with me?
Mr. Rochester, I shouldn't have answered that way.
Don't criticize me. Go ahead. Does my forehead not please you? Do you think I'm a fool?
Far from it.
Well, you look puzzled. And a puzzled air keeps those searching eyes from studying my face. I'm feeling gregarious and communicative tonight. Talk to me.
I have nothing to say.
Well, then I'll make you say something. From your point of view, I'm sure I'd be judged a sinner.
I do not make judgments.
Oh, you would if you knew how I've wasted all my years.
Why do you regret the past when there's a future to look forward to?
I look forward to nothing but misery.
But you have Adele and...
Indeed. I rue the day I became encumbered with that brat.
Well, then why did you make her your ward?
I'm a victim of circumstance. Children annoy me. But I told you I feel talkative. Wouldn't you like to know something about Adele?
If you wish to tell me. The child has no more memory of her parents than I do of mine.
Her mother was a dancer. I found her in Paris, a glorious creature with whom I fell madly in love. She played me for a fool from the beginning, taking my money, giving a heart to a handsome devil of an army officer by whom she had a child, and claimed the child was mine. But does that shock you, Miss Eyre?
No. But if the child was not yours, why do you feel responsible?
Because the infant was abandoned.
Which proves that you are a man of compassion.
Perhaps. But I have no feeling for that girl. The less I see of her, the better. And if you don't like my attitude, you're not compelled to stay here.
Oh, now you have shocked me. Adele is a lonely little orphan, forsaken by her mother and disowned by you. Already she leans on me as a friend, and I will do my best to comfort her. I stayed out of his way after that, hoping he would soon be leaving. Then one night, I was awakened. That terrible sound again, followed by a moan which came from just outside my door. With shaking hands, I put on my robe, opened the bedroom door, and... Who's there? Who is there? In the far distance, someone was climbing the stairs. And very faintly, a door closed. At my feet, on the matting of the floor, a candle burned in a low candlestick. I picked it up and walked along the corridor, drawn by the strong smell of smoke. A door, usually closed tight, was ajar. Mr. Rochester's bedroom, and the smoke was coming from there, billowing out and getting thicker. Mr. Rochester! Mr. Rochester! Wake up! The draperies at the head of his bed were on fire. I grabbed a pitcher from the washstand and...
What the devil?
A fire, sir. Get up quickly.
In the name of all the elves in Christendom, is that Jane Eyre? What have you done with me?
Your bed was on fire.
But what brought you to my bedroom?
There was someone in the hallway. Someone who cried out and then went upstairs.
I see. You said you saw no one but heard a cry.
Yes, I thought it must be that Grace Poole.
Exactly so. The unfortunate woman has nightmares.
I was relieved to learn next day that Mr. Rochester had taken off on one of his journeys. But when he returned, I saw quite a different side of his complex personality.
Oh, Miss Jane, it's nice to have music and laughter in the house.
I thought I heard singing last night. There are ladies staying here?
Mr. Rochester has brought several guests. There's Mr. Mason, Mrs. Eshton and her daughters, and I wish you could catch a glimpse of Lady Blanche Ingram.
What is she like?
A great beauty. What a fine couple they make. I'm hoping that what I've heard may be true.
And what is that?
That they will be married. Oh, Lady Blanche is years younger than Mr. Rochester, but so gay and charming. I tell you, life will be very different at Thornfield Hall.
What has come over me? As I lay in bed, my heart is filled with a great longing. Severely, I say to myself, tomorrow, Jane Eyre, look in the mirror and draw your own picture faithfully, without softening one defect. Omit no harsh line, and write under it, portrait of a governess, disconnected, poor, and plain. In due course, I was introduced to the ladies, who ignored me and Adele so completely that it was easy to stay out of their way. Then one night, as I sat alone in my room, there was such a commotion that I opened the door.
Mr. Mason needs help.
Rochester, for heaven's sake, come back to your rooms, all of you. Except for you, Jane Eyre.
What's happened?
I need you. Come this way. Take my hand. It's dark going up the stairs.
But, Mr. Rochester...
I trust you don't turn sick at the sight of blood.
I hope not, although I I've never been tested.
Steady now. Through this doorway.
Could this be the disturbing Grace Poole at last? But I caught only the sight of a receding form, a woman in a gray sweater and long black dress. Our attention was focused on the bed, where the guest, Mr. Mason, lay with blood streaming from a gash on his head.
Quickly, Jane, hold that basin while I sponge his wounds.
She's a fiend incarnate. I won't live through the night.
Nonsense, man, nonsense. You've nothing but scratches.
She stabbed me. Barely missed my jugular vein. I'm bleeding to death.
Courage, Richard. You'll survive.
But my arm. She sank her teeth into it.
We'll get the doctor as soon as we can. Just be calm.
Calm? She sucked my blood and said she would drain my heart.
Surely after this murderous attack, Grace Poole would be removed from the household. But weeks later, I saw the retreating form of the woman in gray and black starting up the attic stairs, only while she was still on the stairway, from overhead, I heard...
How's that for a chilling turn of events? The upper floors of Thornfield Hall appear to be occupied by demons, not the least of which is the murderous Grace Poole. Why would such a servant be left to roam the corridors? And what brings on a laugh which now seems to be disembodied? I assure you that more harrowing developments lie ahead. I'll be back shortly with Act 2. The unfortunate Mr. Mason apparently made a quick recovery. In any event, the guests all departed as suddenly as they had come. And so did Mr. Rochester. I don't think I'd like to spend a night at Thornfield Hall, much less be confined there without knowing what was going on. But Jane Eyre was used to being rebuffed when she asked questions. And in spite of her strange environment, she had never enjoyed such a life of ease. Her pupil, though not especially bright, was eager to learn, and Jane spent the rest of the time with her sketchpad and books in the library.
Mr. Rochester has come home, Miss Jane. Oh? And it's all working out just the way I hoped it would. He is planning to marry.
Will they be living here?
Well, he can answer that himself. He's asked to see you out in the garden.
Thornfield is a pleasant place in summer, isn't it, Jane?
Oh, yes, sir.
You've made yourself quite at home here. I assume you're somewhat attached to this house.
Indeed, I am.
And although I can't understand why you seem to have acquired a certain regard for that foolish child Adele and even for simple Dame Fairfax.
In different ways, I have affection for them both.
And you would be sorry to part with them?
Yes.
Pity. But that's the way it is. The time always comes when one must move on.
But, sir, I'm very happy here.
Yeah, well, that's the extraordinary thing. It'll make parting more difficult.
You mean I must leave Thornfield?
I'm sorry, but you're dismissed as of tonight.
Is it because you are going to be married?
Exactly so.
Soon, sir?
Very soon.
But what about Adele?
I'll send her away to school, and you must get a new situation.
I will advertise immediately. But in the meantime, may I stay on until I have somewhere else to go?
I hope to be a bridegroom in about a month. But I'll find employment for you. In fact, my would-be mother-in-law has already heard of a place where they need a governess in Ireland.
That's a long way off, sir.
From what?
From England and from Thornfield and...
Well?
From you, sir.
It's very interesting that you should say that, Jane. Because when we're alone as we are now, and I'm close to you, I have a queer feeling that I would miss you very much if you should go away.
You will forget me very quickly.
You spoke to me once of the future. What do you look forward to?
Oh, I suppose in my hopeless dreams, I fancy myself as a mistress of my own school for girls.
Oh, Jane. Behind that prim facade, you're fire and ice. You mustn't.
Please, don't talk that way, sir. I wish you happiness in the course you have taken for your future.
What course?
Why, with the beautiful Miss Ingram, your bride.
I have no bride.
But you will have.
Oh, yes, I will. And she is standing now right beside me.
Mr. Rochester, please, let me go.
I am offering you my hand, my heart, and a share of all my possessions.
You are making a fool of me. And my only answer is to laugh in your face.
I ask you to pass through life at my side, to be my second self and best companion.
You have already made your choice, and I can take no more cruelty.
Jane, I have no feeling for the beautiful Blanche no more than she has for me. Our affair is over. I came back to Thornfield to entreat you to accept me as a husband.
If your feelings for me are real, I will be grateful and devoted.
Grateful? Say it quickly. Say you'll marry me.
Mr. Rochester, if you are sincere...
Edward. My name is Edward. If you need an oath, I swear that I love you.
Then, sir, I will marry you.
That's not the way to accept my offer.
Dear Edward. Everything had changed. I was no longer plain Jane Eyre. Of course, I had known from the first moment that Edward Rochester was a man above all others. But in my wildest dreams, I had never dared hope I could be the object of that affectionate heart he tried so hard to keep buried. I still felt insignificant and blushed when he offered to buy me a trousseau and talked about jewels.
And a diamond necklace for my lady?
Oh, no, sir, please, I can't accept
But
it.
you're soon to be Jane Rochester, and that calls for finery for my beauty.
Oh, please, Mr. Rochester.
Who?
Edward.
Mm-hmm.
Don't call me things I am not. I am your plain, Quakerish governess.
You have beauty after my own heart, delicate, ethereal.
Puny and insignificant, you mean. You are dreaming, or else... Oh, for pity's sake, don't sneer at me.
I will dress my Jane in satin and lace. And for her wedding, her head shall be covered with a priceless veil.
I was in a world of utter bliss until...
What you and Mr. Rochester are about to do is wrong.
We love one another.
He is old enough to be your father.
He's nothing like a father. And he looks so young.
You know nothing of men. And no good can come from a union with a gentleman of his station and a lowly governess.
I thought, Mrs. Fairfax, that you and I were friends.
Miss Jane, you must leave Thornfield Hall before it's too late.
But my Edward was more loving than ever, and I could put up with anything until...
Dearest Jane, last night you were so radiant. Now, what's happened on your wedding day to make you look so pale?
Last night, the most terrible nightmare of them all.
My dearest Jane, you're nervous, that's natural. But soon your mind will be at ease.
Only this time it was more than a nightmare. Something happened.
Well, then tell me about it, although that little head of yours is apt to conjure up all sorts of things.
But this was real. I knew that my door had opened, and a woman was standing in my bedroom. She held a candle and examined my wedding dress.
Well, it must have been that stupid Mrs. Fairfax.
No, not Mrs. Fairfax. A large woman with thick hair hanging down her back, in a white gown, or a sheet that looked like a shroud.
Did you see her face?
Not at first. Then she moved stealthily toward me, and the candlelight caught her features. Oh, hideous, savage, like a vampire. And as she leaned over me, I would have screamed in terror, except no sound would come. She blew out the flame and glided from the room.
A most unsettling dream. But after tonight, Jane, you'll have no more, I assure you.
But that's not all, sir.
Well, surely you didn't attempt to go after her.
I was so frightened, I believe I fainted. But when I woke, it was light. And oh, Mr. Rochester, my beautiful veil. It had been torn to shreds.
My poor Jane.
No, you see, sir, it wasn't a dream.
No, I suspect the vindictive Grace Poole.
Mrs. Fairfax would say it is an omen.
You and I, Jane, know how to dispense with omens. And soon we will be far away from here. I'll take you to Spain. We'll tour the world. Come, my dear. This is the happiest day of our lives.
If either of you know any impediment why ye may not lawfully be joined together in matrimony, ye do now confess it.
Stop this mockery of a wedding.
Mason, how dare you?
I might say the same to you, sir.
Go on with the ceremony.
It cannot take place.
Pay no attention to this intruder. Go on, I say.
Let Mr. Mason speak.
This marriage is unlawful. It must not be consummated.
But why, Mr. Mason?
Because Mr. Rochester is already married. He has a wife.
Miss Jane, I warned you. I was trying to keep you from...
You should have told the girl.
Leave my innocent Jane out of this.
How can I?
Mason, I should knock your block off.
You won't touch me, and you know it. I'm convinced the girl knows nothing, and I've already been in touch with her uncle.
What do you know of my uncle?
I made inquiries through my solicitor, and I've seen your uncle in Madeira.
You've seen him? Then why hasn't he written to me?
He's very ill. But thank heaven he sent me back here in time to stop the wedding.
Mr. Mason, at the chapel, you accused Mr. Rochester of being...
He was prepared to become a bigamist.
He's right, Miss Jane.
Oh, please, I don't understand.
I thought she might be dead. But I found out last April that she was alive, all right.
Who, Mr. Mason?
My sister Bertha. Mr. Rochester's wife.
No, this can't be.
It's true, Jane. If you can call such perversity the truth.
But, Mr. Rochester, you cannot be married.
Bertha Mason is mad, and she came of a mad family.
There may be something in what you say. Yet the law decrees that an incompetent wife must be protected.
The law? For 15 years, I've done my duty. And for 12 years, she's been no wife to me.
Yet the bonds of marriage are sacred.
I would move heaven and earth to keep my treasured Jane from learning how low one can sink in deprivation. But now her eyes must be opened.
Mr. Rochester.
Lead the way, Mrs. Fairfax. Miss Jane must see for herself what has for so long been hidden on the 3rd floor of Thornfield Hall.
Grace Poole, unlock the door.
Go in first, Mason. Sometimes she responds to you.
What if she responds the way she did last time?
Go on, you coward. She's with her nurse.
Watch her, Grace. She's not to be trusted. Oh, it is. That's the woman who came to my room last night. Or can she be a human creature?
Careful, miss. She sees you. Wait until Mrs. Poole has her cornered. She is so cunning.
We'd better leave. I know how dangerous she can be.
And that, Jane Eyre, is what they call my wife.
Now we know the secret of that ghostly 3rd floor of Thornfield Hall. Picture, if you will, the scene Jane Eyre was forced to witness. The door was unlocked by the stolid Grace Poole, a somber matron, gray and black. But behind her, groveling on all fours, a wild creature with long hair hanging over her face, like some fearful beast of the jungle. We will mercifully close the door before continuing presently with Act 3. After the devastating events on what was to have been her wedding day, Jane Eyre said not a word, but went directly to her room. Mr. Mason made a sudden departure, and Mrs. Fairfax went about her duties as though nothing had happened. no one came to comfort the heartbroken Jane. And Rochester, he sat on a chair outside Jane's door while the hours passed in deathly silence.
I've been waiting here since yesterday.
And what, may I ask, are you waiting for?
For your tears. Grief and anger cannot be bottled up without destroying the soul.
I am way beyond tears.
And so am I, my dear. Remorse is the poison of life. Berate me. Tell me what you think of me now.
I feel nothing but sorrow for you and that creature up there.
But you have not heard my story. Nothing has been real in my life until I met you.
And now you would make me the victim.
No, never, Jane, never. This time there was to be a future for both of us.
How can you say that when
I was in my 20s, my father sent me to Jamaica. His business was not going well. And he and my brother made a deal with importers named Mason.
A deal for you to marry?
Well, I didn't know that was part of the contract. No one told me that £30,000 was paid for their daughter to marry an Englishman.
But you saw her. You must...
All I saw was an untamed island girl who charmed me with her caresses.
How could you?
She was a handsome woman then, Jane. Now, how was I to know that if it were not for me, she would be sent to the asylum where her mother was, or locked up in prison for some of these things that she had done?
But you lived with her.
Yes, I spent 4 years of hell trying to get medical help. But our case was hopeless. And when my brother and father died, I was left with Thornfield Hall and no one outside this house, except the doctor and Richard Mason, knew of her existence.
And that's why you're seldom here.
I cannot stand the solitude. Nothing has had any meaning, nothing, until you came, Jane.
And now I must leave you?
No, you can't. I'll take you anywhere you want to go. Do anything you say.
Then let me go in peace. I left Thornfield Hall in the dark of night. I can scarce remember how I stumbled over the moor until I reached the village. It was almost dawn when I found a sleepy man with a carriage. I showed him what money I had and asked him to take me as far as it would go. He put me off at Whitcross.
You want a room at this hour of the morning?
No. I'm looking for employment.
No one needed here.
Do you know any place in the neighborhood where a servant is needed?
I can't say, but I doubt it.
What do most people do in this place?
Some are farm laborers. Some work at the needle factory and the foundry.
Do they employ women?
Nay, it's men's work.
But then what do the women do?
We're poor folk, Mum. And poor folk get along as best they can.
Where can I get some food?
Well, bed and board right on the premises if you can pay the price.
But I can't.
Well, then it's off with you.
But where can I go?
There's the Reverend Rivers out at Moorhouse.
How do I get there?
Take the road going that way, but it's a long walk.
The walk was endless, and a storm had come up. I pulled my thin coat around me. It was soaked to the skin. At last, a prison-like structure rose through the mist, and before I could reach the knocker, I collapsed on the doorstep.
Well, young lady, you've finally come around.
This is Moorhouse?
Yes, and I'm St. John Rivers. And now you must tell me your name and how I can get in touch with your family.
My name is Jane Eyre, but I have no family.
No relatives at all?
An uncle. If you will give me pen and paper, I will write to him.
Where does he live?
In Madeira.
Oh, that's far away. Give me the name of someone nearby who can come and fetch you.
There's no one. Please, Mr. Rivers, you must help me. Although my heart was heavy, good fortune came my way.
Miss Eyre, you've been of such help at the mission. I don't know how we could have got along without you these past months.
And I'm happy to tell you, sir, that I now have a way to repay your kindness.
Oh, it's been repaid many times over.
No, I've heard from my uncle's executor. I'm soon to inherit what seems to be a vast sum of money.
I'm happy for you, although I hope this does not mean that you'll be leaving us.
I want to share my inheritance with the mission. And then, what I've always wanted, my own girls' school. For the first time in my life, I could make a choice, free to do what I wanted. But more than ever, I was troubled by my dreams. This time of a stern face with tender eyes, a rough yet gentle man who haunted my days and nights. His voice became more insistent. I heard it everywhere. Edward Rochester needed me, and no matter what the consequences, I must return to Thornfield Hall.
May I help you?
Do you know Thornfield Hall?
Oh, yes, I lived there.
Did you?
Oh, I was the late Mr. Rochester's butler.
The late? Is he dead?
Oh, I mean the present gentleman's, Mr. Edward's father.
Is Mr. Edward Rochester staying now at Thornfield Hall?
Oh, no, Mum. How could he be? The place is a total ruin.
Well, where is he then? I must see him.
Oh, you're a stranger here. You don't know what's happened.
Tell me, please.
Well, you see, when old Mr. Rochester died, I was sent to work at Ferndale. And I was only called back to the hall after some curious events had taken place.
Go on.
Well, there was this little snip of a governess who started the whole thing.
What are you talking about?
She deserted Mr. Rochester, you see, when he needed her most. Poor, lonely man that he was. When Mr. Rochester's ward was sent off to school and Mrs. Fairfax went to live with her sister, I was called back to look after Mr. Rochester.
Please, man, where is Mr. Rochester?
I like to tell things the way they should be told, straight through from beginning to end. Except for those two on the third floor there. Well, there was just me and Mr. Rochester in that big house, and it was the middle of the night.
I won't need anything more, John. Why don't you go to bed?
Oh, I should think you'd do the same, sir. But if you're going to stay here, let me build up the fire.
No. I'd rather stare into the coals. I'll go to bed when I feel that sleep will come.
Oh, I could fix you a hot drink.
No, nothing. Thank you.
Oh, good night then, sir.
What's the matter with you? Are you catching cold?
No. It's Mr. Rochester. There's smoke pouring down from the upper story.
We'll close the door. We'll break the window and take the outside stairway to the second floor.
The left wing of the house is on fire.
Where is Grace Poole?
Fast asleep, I imagine. Sometimes she takes a drop too much.
That's what I'm afraid of. And when Bertha gets loose, anything can happen.
Look, sir. Up there in the roof. Mrs. Rochester.
Good Lord. Bertha! Bertha!
Oh, she'll be consumed by the flames.
Let's get to her.
Oh, you can't, sir. Pitiful as it is, there's nothing you can do.
I must try. Bertha!
Sir, let her go.
Bertha!
She's jumped. Mr. Rochester, look out, sir.
He tried to reach her.
Oh, he tried, but it was no use.
She was dead.
As dead as the stones on the courtyard where a broken body lay. But it was Mr. Rochester I worried about.
He was injured?
Caught under a falling beam.
Oh, you assured me he is alive.
Oh, yes. He is alive. But many think he'd best be dead.
But where is he? Is Mr. Rochester in England?
Aye, he's in England. He's not able to go much of anywhere now.
He was hurt that badly in the fire.
Oh, Mr. Rochester is completely blind.
I will pay you well to take me to this place where Mr. Rochester is staying.
Friendin, oh, I don't mind driving there. My sister works for Mr. Rochester, but, oh, I doubt that he'll let anyone in the house.
You must persuade your sister to let me see him. Ask your sister to give me the tray. I will take it to Mr. Rochester.
Oh, I hope we're not doing wrong by letting you into his house. Well, if he orders you out, I'll drive you back to the inn.
Pilot, be quiet. What makes you so excited? Mary, is that you?
Mary is in the kitchen.
Who is that?
Pilot knows me.
But don't take advantage of these sightless eyes. That voice... No, it can't be. Speak again.
You called me, and I have found you.
Give me your hand. Oh, there's no mistake. Jane Eyre.
It is, sir.
Am I hideous, Jane?
Yes, Mr. Rochester. But then you always were, you know.
That's my spirited girl. Great heaven, Jane, how I've missed you. I gave up searching. Where have you been?
It's a long story, sir.
So you have found your independence. Would that I had found mine.
It is not what I expected.
Your own school, or off to India with your missionary. Which will you do?
Why, neither, sir. If you will let me stay and nurse you.
Oh, Jane. A nurse could never bind my wounds. What I need, I can no longer ask of my one true love.
Try me.
Not only these sightless eyes, but also this stump of a hand. The fire was her revenge, Jane.
No more talking about the past.
In spite of my infirmities, I don't need a nurse. I want a wife.
Ask me one more time, Mr. Rochester.
Edward, Jane, Edward. Our roles have changed, and you are now my master.
We are two sides of the same coin, Mr. Rochester, and no one can split it in two.
Perhaps it seems unreasonable that everything worked out so well for such a pair. But that's the way Miss Bronte wrote the story. Along with a number of coincidences we have not had the time to report. At the very end, Charlotte Bronte tells us that Rochester regained the sight of one eye, and that he and Jane lived happily ever after. I'll be back shortly. The Gothic novel was very popular in the 19th century, and it's back in style today. Women writers are still leading the field, just as they did in the Brontes' day. There seems to be renewed interest in ghostly mansions, orphan girls, and bold men, both dashing heroes and those with evil intent. I hope you agree that such fare makes good listening. Our cast included Patricia Elliott, Arnold Moss, Lloyd Batista, and Anne Petoniak. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Are you old enough, and were you lucky enough to have been raised on A Child's Garden of Verses by Robert Louis Stevenson? If so, you must remember the one that began, I have a little shadow that goes in and out with me, and what can be the use of him is more than I can see. Well, in the musings of the very young, a shadow may seem a superfluous, if delightful thing, but in the world of parapsychology, the shadow is full of significance, mysterious, and arcane.
In the morning on sunny days, there was my shadow walking ahead of me. And in the afternoon, if I looked over my shoulder, there it was, right behind me. But then, this wondrous thing happened. And after that, my shadow was with me on the rainy days, too, and indoors, not only outdoors, in the dark just as much as in the light. Why, it's here, even now. After all that's happened, my shadow is right here.
Our mystery drama, The Sinister Shadow, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Elspeth Eric and stars Terry Keane. It is sponsored in part by Sign-Off, the sinus medicines. I'll be back shortly with Act One. There are 23 separate definitions of the word shadow in Webster's International Dictionary. If you wish, you may read them all. But for our immediate purpose, we have selected definition number 8. A reflected image, as in a mirror or in water. Listen carefully to what follows, and you will understand why we selected this definition.
I'll tell you how it all started. I mean, that is, if you're interested.
Sure, I'm interested.
I don't know why you should be.
Well, I am.
It would kind of help me to clear up the whole thing in my head.
So tell me.
It was the darndest thing. I was on my way home from the bank. I'm a teller at the bank. It doesn't pay much, but it's a respectable kind of job, not like some,
Sure.
I was walking east on Lake Street. It was about 3:30, and I was looking at my shadow. See, I always walk with my head down. It's a terrible habit, but anyhow, that's the way I generally walk. And for some reason, I heard my mother's voice, the way I'd heard it about 1,000,000 times.
Stand up straight, for heaven's sake.
She was always saying that to me. Dory, for heaven's sake, stand up straight.
Don't slump.
Dory, don't slump, she'd say.
Throw your shoulders back. Stand erect.
Stand erect, Dory. Throw your shoulders back, Dory. Oh, how many times I'd heard her say that.
Yeah? Then what?
Well, I looked at my shadow, and my goodness, I looked like a dwarf or something. I could hardly see my head at all, and I didn't seem to have any shoulders. So I straightened up. I threw my shoulders back, and I pulled in my stomach, and I held my head high, and I started taking long steps, swinging my arms.
And?
And I walked that way for, half a block maybe. But then I looked down at my shadow.
And?
My shadow still looked like a dwarf. All hunched over, no head showing, hardly any shoulders. You believe me, don't you?
Whatever you say.
Well, you can imagine how surprised I was.
Sure.
I mean, there I was, standing erect, and my shadow was all hunched over. I couldn't understand it. I was flabbergasted.
Naturally.
Now, it so happened that I was standing right in front of a bar and grill. I'm not in the habit of going into those places, but I was I was really shook up.
Sure you were.
So I went in. It seemed like a nice place. There were not very many people. After all, it was the middle of the afternoon.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't know if to sit at a table or what. I really didn't know what I was doing there exactly. But then I saw a woman sitting at the bar. She was by herself, too. I'd heard that women do that these days, or I read it somewhere, so I thought, well, I'll go and I'll sit next to her. That way nobody will think I'm trying to pick up a man, you know.
Uh-huh.
So I hopped up on the stool next to her, and I just sat there, wondering what had happened to my shadow.
Excuse me.
What? Uh-oh. Were you speaking to me?
I think the bartender wants to know what you want to drink.
Oh. What are you drinking?
I'm having a glass of white wine.
Oh, well, I'll have that.
She'll have a glass of white wine.
People seem to be drinking that a lot these days.
It's fashionable. A glass of white wine sounds very ladylike.
Yes, I guess it does.
It shows right away you're not a drunken dame.
I guess so.
On the other hand, you're not a prude. Not above lifting one on occasion. Oh, here's yours. Shall we?
What?
Lift one.
Oh, sure.
To the future. Whatever it is. You like it?
Oh, what?
Like the wine.
Oh, yes. I've had wine before. Several times.
I never have guessed.
Oh, beer, too.
No fooling.
Oh, yes.
Look, am I bothering you? You want me to shut up?
No.
I talk too much sometimes. I can't seem to help it. I just go on, and it drives some people crazy. I can't seem to stop myself. So just tell me.
No, it's not that. It's just...
You don't have to listen to me.
Well, I am listening.
The way you keep staring in the mirror.
That's just it.
What is? What's it?
Look in the mirror. Don't you see?
See what?
You and me. You and me. Side by side.
So?
We look alike.
We do?
Don't you see? You must see. We're doubles.
Why, yes. So we are.
It was true. We looked exactly alike, and when she really looked at me, she could see it, too. Of course, nobody would notice it right away because, her clothes were very, very, mod. Isn't that what they say?
They used to.
Well, she had on blue jeans, very tight, very, revealing.
Uh-huh.
And then this top, kind of a magenta color, cut down to here. And these masses and masses of gold chains. And her hair. It was like light blonde, like mine, but all in tiny little curls. She told me later she'd had a permanent, but it certainly looked wonderful, sort of lighted up her face, you know?
Uh-huh.
Well, we got very friendly. Yes, we did. We really did. I told her all about what happened with my shadow, and she listened, and every once in a while she nodded her head and acted like she believed every word I was saying. Really.
Well, sure.
I've always heard that everybody has a double somewhere in the world, but I'd never met mine. Have you met yours?
No, I haven't.
Well, wait till you do. It will change your whole life. It certainly changed mine.
Certainly has.
I told her all about my mother, about hearing my mother's voice. Stand up straight, Dory. Don't slump, Dory. She understood that, too. It was really amazing.
I can imagine.
All of a sudden, I realized I'd been sitting there for almost an hour going on and on about all these things, and my mother must be wondering what on earth had become of me because, usually I come straight home from the bank, and it was almost 5 o'clock.
Yeah? So?
So I knew I'd get holy heck for being late because I always have to get the dinner. My mother does the shopping, but I get the dinner. So I jumped up all of a sudden and said goodbye in a hurry and went out. But this time...
Yeah? This time
I walked with my head up and my shoulders back. I stood up very tall and took long steps.
And?
And this time, My shadow was very tall, too. My shadow held up its head and took long steps all the way home.
Dory?
It's me.
Where in the name of heaven have you been? Do you know what time it is? Nearly 5 o'clock. Where were you?
I was detained.
Detained? They detained you at the bank?
Not at the bank.
Then where? You never go anyplace that I know of.
I just stopped to talk to somebody.
Did you forget I have guests coming for dinner?
Well, I guess I did.
The Swensons are coming, and the Morrisons. Oh, and the Morrison's son, Gordon. I think his name is. Remember him?
I don't know if I do.
Well, he got married about 10 years ago and moved out of town. But now he's getting a divorce. I thought maybe... look, I put the ham in the oven. I thought I'd better when you didn't show up.
How big is it?
12 pounds.
Is there 18 minutes per pound?
At $3.50?
No, you start at 150 internal temperature.
Well, you go take a look at it.
Well, in a minute. I want to tell you about...
Dory, you'll have to make the sauce. I have no conception.
It is just prepared mustard and currant jelly.
Well, you take care of it.
Mother, I met somebody on the way home.
A man? You met a man?
No, a woman.
Oh, listen... About this Gordon Morrison, I understand his marriage wasn't too happy. Now, there weren't any children, so there won't be any trouble about the divorce. I believe he's a certified public accountant.
Mother, I want to tell you about
He's moving back here to live. A good CPA never has any trouble getting established, so I'm told.
Mother?
He's just your age, Dory. Give a year or two.
I wish you would listen.
Dory, what I am getting at is this is a chance for you.
Oh, Mother.
You're almost 36.
I wish you would...
Now, at dinner, please, don't sit there like a lump. Please don't. Say things. Join in. Be a part of the conversation. Be animated. The dinner will be good. We know that. And I'll make sure they know you cooked it. You'll make spoon bread, won't you?
Yes,
But you have to do more than that. You have to act like you're having a good time, like you're enjoying yourself. Do you understand?
Yes.
Maybe if you took a drink. That often helps. I know it helps me. It helps most people. Now, do you think you could do that?
I could do that.
A cocktail, maybe.
I think maybe a glass of white wine. Maybe 2. I sat there like a lump. Once in a while, I'd think of something to say about something, but by the time I got around to saying it, they were talking about something else, you know.
I think I do.
Of course, they raved about the food. I really am a good cook.
I'll bet you are.
But I was all shut up in a cocoon, sort of. I couldn't get out.
Uh-huh.
And I could feel my mother getting madder and madder and more disgusted with me. But I couldn't do anything about it. I didn't blame her.
No?
No, because to her everything comes so easy, always has. She laughs a lot, smiles. She can talk about anything practically. The words just roll out of her mouth. She doesn't have to try to make an effort. It all just kind of comes naturally to her, and she can't see why it doesn't come naturally to me.
You're shy.
I guess you could call it being shy. I don't know. I just get sort of paralyzed when I have to talk to people. I want to go away or die or something.
You're talking to me.
Oh, yes, but...
But what?
You know all about my double.
Oh.
Do you know what I did the very next day? I went out and I had my hair cut short.
Oh?
And then I had a permanent. You like it, don't you?
Sure. It's nice.
Now I look exactly like her.
I'm going to bring you a comb. You can run it through those pretty blonde curls.
Why? Do I look awful?
No, you don't look awful at all. But you could stand a little sprucing up.
Okay.
You'll be going upstairs in a little while. You'll want to look your very best for that. It's important.
How would you feel if suddenly you came face to face with someone who looked exactly like yourself? How would you react? Would you advance happily thinking, why, what an attractive person? Or would you back off a bit thinking, what a loathsome creature? Not knowing what my own immediate response would be, I am content that my double should go his way while I go mine, and that we should be destined never to meet. I'll be back with Act Two. I said before that in case I do have a double, that there actually is another E.G. Marshall roaming the earth. I hoped that we would never meet. But fate has a way of ignoring our hopes, and that has set me to wondering, if we did meet, we two, would we get along? Would I like him? Would he like me? Or would we dislike each other intensely and even become enemies? I think I'll return to my first position. Let him go his way. I'll go mine.
You really like my hair this way?
I really do.
It's exactly like hers.
You just need to run a comb through it.
Well, you said you'd bring me one.
I will.
How about the blue jeans? You don't think I look silly in them?
No, not a bit.
My mother thought they were okay. She liked them. She liked my haircut, too.
That's nice.
No, not really.
Why not?
She had the wrong idea entirely. She didn't understand. You see, I couldn't tell her about meeting my double.
You couldn't?
Well, no. It was such a remarkable thing. I wasn't sure she'd believe me.
Maybe she would have.
Oh, no. She hardly ever believed me about anything. And she'd never believed I'd met my double. And if I told her, she might try to do something about it.
Like what, for instance?
Well, forbid me to see her, for one thing.
But you're 36 years old.
Oh, that wouldn't have made any difference to my mother. No, she would have found a way.
Like what?
Oh, I don't know. It was very important to me to be able to see my double. I saw her every day.
You did?
In the same bar and grill, sitting on those same two stools, drinking white wine. Oh, it was lovely, you know?
Uh-huh.
The only thing was, it made me late getting home. And my mother didn't like that. Not one bit.
Dory?
It's me.
Do you realize it's 5 o'clock?
It is?
Yes, it is. I suppose the bank detained you.
I was detained.
But not by the bank.
No, not by the bank.
Well, who then? Who detained you? Dory, are you seeing somebody behind my back?
What'd you get for dinner?
Chopped meat.
Enough for a meatloaf?
Dory, are you seeing a man?
I need 2 pounds for meatloaf.
Who is he? Somebody at the bank?
No.
Well, where did you meet him? You never go anyplace. You didn't pick him up on the street, did you?
No.
Girls do that all the time these days.
I am not a girl.
You just better bet you're not. Listen, Dory, if he's a nice man, you know how much I want you to meet a nice man.
I know.
Nothing could make me happier. And with your new haircut and those jeans and that top, well, there's no reason why you shouldn't meet some nice man. And where are you going?
I'm going to make the meatloaf.
I want to know who this man is. I want to know where you met him. And I want to know where you see him every afternoon. Why don't you see him in the evening? Is he married? Is that why? Are you seeing a married man on the sly?
No.
Then why don't you bring him home here so I can meet him? What is he, some kind of crook?
No.
Then what's wrong with him that your own mother can't meet him?
Mother, I am not going to discuss this with you anymore. I'm going to make the meatloaf. I couldn't explain to her. She'd have wanted to meet my double. And that would have spoiled everything.
Why?
Well, because when you have a double, it's a very strange thing. It's not something you share with anybody. It's very personal and private, and it's not something you talk about. Not even to your own mother, especially to your own mother. It's your secret. Your very own secret. Your most precious secret. I don't know how to explain it to you if you don't know.
That's all right.
But you see, she kept after me every day when I came home from the bar and grill. It got worse. She said she'd have me followed. She'd hire a detective and have me followed. She said she'd report me to the bank manager. She said she'd throw me out of the house. Everything. And every day it got worse and worse till I could hardly stand it. If it hadn't been for my double and seeing her every day, I think I'd have gone crazy. But you see, I could talk to her about it, and she would be very sympathetic, and we'd drink our white wine, and I'd feel better, and I'd go home. But it was always the same thing as soon as I got there.
Oh, get in here.
What's the matter?
I watched you coming down the street.
What for?
You're a whole different person, you know that?
I know.
You don't walk all slumped over the way you used to. You hold your head up. You're 36 years old, and all of a sudden you walk like a human being. Now, what I want to know is what is the cause of all this? Or should I say, who's the cause of it all? I know you get out of the bank 3:30 at the latest. You've been getting home later and later, 5:30. Now, Dory, I know perfectly well you are not walking around by yourself or sitting in the library, because I smell liquor on your breath. You spend your time drinking with somebody.
Just a little white wine. I never get drunk. You've never seen me come home drunk. 2 little glasses of white wine, and that's all.
I never said you got drunk. I said you spend an hour or an hour and a half drinking with somebody. Now, I'm sick and tired of asking you who it is you're meeting on the sly. I'm your mother, and I've a right to know. Now, you look me straight in the eye and tell me who it is. Dory? Who is it?
Just somebody.
I know it's somebody. I want to know what somebody. It's nobody we know because I've asked all over town.
You asked people?
Well, how else am I going to find out? Not that I found out anything. A couple of people said they saw you go into the bar and grill on Lake Street a few times, but they never saw you with anybody.
You asked people about me?
Well, who do you meet in that bar and grill? Dory, are you going to tell me or I have to shake it out of you?
Don't let me go.
I'll let you go when you tell me. Now, who is it?
My double. It's my double.
You what?
Everybody has a double. Most people don't meet theirs, but I did. She was sitting at the bar.
What? What did you just say?
She was sitting at the bar.
You've been meeting a woman?
We look exactly alike.
You mean to stand there and tell me you've been getting drunk every day with a woman?
Not drunk.
A man,
a
maybe?
A glass of wine.
Oh, but this is crazy.
It is not.
It's weird.
No, she's my double. She's like a twin, only it's better.
She's wicked. That's what she is.
She is not. Don't say that.
And so are you.
Don't say that or I'll kill you.
To think that my daughter...
I swear I'll...
My very...
Shut up,
daughter!
I will kill you! I was shaking all over. I was so angry.
Sure you were.
To think my own mother, my very own mother, would say such things about me. That she would even think them. It was horrible.
Of course.
And talking about her that way, she'd never even met her. Never even seen her.
Uh-huh.
She knew that I'd never... She knew me. She knew I would never... Oh, she should have known anyway.
I understand.
I got away from her and I ran out of the house. I couldn't possibly have stayed there. I just couldn't, because... when I said I'd kill her, I meant it. I really did. I didn't know how I'd do it. But I knew I'd do it if I stayed there. So I ran out of the house. She was still standing in the doorway screaming at me, saying awful things. I just ran down the street. I didn't know where I was going. I didn't have any idea where to go. I just ran. And all of a sudden, I was on Lake Street. In front of the bar and grill. And there she was.
Your double?
Yes. I could see her through the window. She was sitting at the bar just the way I'd left her. Oh, maybe an hour before. And there she was with a glass of wine in front of her. And I was so relieved to see her. The only person in the entire world I could talk to. So I opened the door, and I went in. Oh, you're still here?
What's the matter?
Oh, I'm so glad.
Oh, sit down. You're all out of breath.
Yes, I've been running all over town.
Sit down. You want some wine?
I don't think so.
Here, drink the rest of mine.
I thought you'd probably left by now.
I left when you did, but I came back.
You must have known I'd need you. Oh, listen. I had the most awful row with my mother.
What about?
You know she's been trying to find out who I've been seeing after banking hours.
Yes, I know.
And she's kept after me and after me. She thought I'd picked up with some man, some disreputable man that I was ashamed to bring home so she could meet him. And she said she'd hire a detective.
You told me.
And this time she said she'd been asking all over town different people if they'd seen me with anybody. Can you imagine that? I mean, that's like opening my mail, reading my private letters. I simply could not believe she'd do a thing like that. And then she grabbed hold of me by the arms. And she started to shake me hard, and she hurt me, and she wouldn't let me go. She said she'd shake the truth out of me.
Yes?
I had to make her stop. So I told her. I said it was you.
Yes?
Oh, not your name, because I don't know your name, but I said I was meeting my double, that everybody has a double, and I was so lucky that I had met mine.
Yes?
And then she really started to scream at me. She said I was wicked, and you were wicked, and crazy, and weird. And when she said that, it was like the top of my head just blew off. And I yelled back at her. I told her to shut up or I'd kill her. Yes, I said that. And I meant it.
It's all right, really.
And I would have if I hadn't gotten out of there.
Really, it's all right.
And if I go back there, I will.
There's no need to do that. I've already killed her myself.
She was so calm when she said it. I've already killed her myself. She said it like it was nothing.
Uh-huh.
And the peculiar thing was, it made me feel like it was nothing, too.
Really?
Yes. It seemed perfectly natural, perfectly logical. Like she'd done the only sensible thing.
Then what?
Well, we sat there and drank a little more wine and talked some, very quietly. And then I came here.
You did the right thing.
I hope so.
Absolutely. Say, I told you I'd bring you a comb, and I haven't done it. Why don't I go fetch one now?
Oh, don't leave me.
I'll be right back.
I don't want to be alone. This is the first time I've told anybody, and I don't want to be alone.
Well, it won't take a minute.
Please?
Then you can fix yourself up a little before I take you upstairs.
A most efficient double, wouldn't you say? One capable of strong, direct, even violent action. And at the same time, able to bring peace of mind and serenity and the conviction that everything has been for the best. Now, if I could be sure of having a double like that. Oh, but no. So far, I don't think I want to take the chance. I'll be back shortly with Act 3. I said before that I still do not wish to meet my double. But now it occurs to me, were I to meet him, would I recognize him? Offhand, you'd say, of course. How could you fail to recognize a replica of yourself? But consider this. Do I really know what I look like? I think I do.
It's a very familiar face, but have I ever really seen it? Is it possible ever to see it? I'm not sure that it is.
Thank you for the comb.
Don't mention it. See that you use it.
Oh, I will, right now.
We'll be going upstairs in about 20 minutes. So fix yourself up, you hear?
What's upstairs?
You'll see.
I wonder what's upstairs. I wonder...
Hello, Dory.
Oh, it's you.
How are you?
I was just going to comb my hair.
It needs it.
Nobody told me you were here.
Nobody knows. Are you glad to see me?
I think so.
You're not sure?
What about my mother?
What about her?
How did you do it?
I think I hit her with a chair.
Don't you know?
You know that little chair that stands in the front hall just to the left of the door?
Yes.
I picked that up and I held it up high and then I brought it down hard on the top of her head. Yes, that's what I did.
I could never have done that.
And then I choked her, just to make sure.
You did? Really?
Then when I was quite sure she was dead, I went back to the barn grill.
You didn't even seem upset or anything.
Well, why should I have been? It was the only thing to do.
I suppose
there was no other way out.
It's just the same to kill a person.
People get killed all the time. People kill people all the time.
Not people I know.
Just the same it happens.
Well, I guess so. I know I read about it in the papers, but...
So why shouldn't it happen to you?
To my mother, you mean? I didn't do it.
No, of course you didn't. I did.
That's right.
Do you think I'm a terrible person because I did it?
Well,
when we were sitting in the barn grill on Lake Street, you didn't seem to think I was so terrible.
No.
So why do you think I'm so terrible now?
I don't know if I do.
That's the way you're acting. You're being very critical.
But she was my mother.
Exactly.
Sometimes I don't understand you at all.
No?
I thought we were doubles.
We are.
Then why don't I understand what you're saying?
I don't know. It's really very exasperating.
You're not mad at me?
Not yet.
I mean, you won't leave me?
Not yet.
Not ever. Don't leave me ever.
Dory.
What? What is it?
I brought you some hot water. Now wash your hands and face. Haven't you combed your hair yet?
Oh, I was just going to.
Look, I'm putting this bowl of hot water down here. Now, there's a washcloth and a piece of soap. Use them.
I will.
Oh, before I forget.
What are you doing?
Taking down the mirror.
What are you doing that for?
Orders from upstairs.
You're always talking about upstairs. What is upstairs?
You'll find out soon enough.
Are you mad at me?
Do I sound mad?
Kind of.
Well, I'm not. Now, you wash your face and hands before that water gets cooled off. I'm going to check and see when they'll be ready for you.
Who?
The people upstairs.
Who are they?
Look, they're very nice, really. You don't have to be afraid of them. They mean well. They've got your best interests at heart. Believe me.
Why would they want to take my mirror away?
Just a precaution. They were afraid of what you might do.
Do? I wouldn't do anything.
No, of course you wouldn't.
Then why?
Better safe than sorry, and that's how they figure. Now listen, I'm going to go upstairs and check on how soon they'll be ready to see you. Meantime, you wash up, okay?
Okay.
I'll be back in a few minutes.
What is she talking about? They're going to do anything? Where's the soap? Oh, here.
Hello.
Oh, I thought you'd gone away.
Not at all.
Look, if I said anything to make you angry...
You were very snippy.
I was?
How about my killing your mother?
Well, after all...
You're getting very holier than thou all of a sudden.
I don't mean to.
Sitting in the bar and grill, you seem very pleased at what I'd done.
Yes.
After all, I did it for you. She was your mother, not mine. I didn't know her from a hole in the wall. She meant absolutely nothing to me.
She did to me.
Oh, the way you talked, I'd never have guessed.
That was just talk.
You wanted to kill her, you told me
that
so.
That was talk. Don't you understand? That
Pretty
was talk.
serious talk.
I would have never done it. Never. I wouldn't have.
Of course you wouldn't have. That's why I did it for you.
I'm going to tell them you did it.
You are?
You don't mind?
What can they do to me?
They will catch you. I'll tell them what you look like, and they'll go after you, and they'll catch you.
What will you tell them I look like?
Well,
What do I look like? Come on. Take a close look. Now, tell me, what do I look like?
You look just like me.
Of course. We're doubles.
Okay, now, you ready? Because they're ready for you.
What?
You haven't even washed your face.
No,
The water's not even warm. Why did I go to all the trouble to bring you hot water?
Well, you're not going to throw it out?
Well, what good is it now? You haven't combed your hair either. What have you been doing while I was out of the room?
My double was here. I was talking to her.
Oh, I see. Your double. Well, how did things go with your double?
Not very well.
Oh, in what way?
We had a kind of a quarrel.
I see.
We're not getting along.
Look, it's time we were getting upstairs. So come on. You'll have to go as you are because they do not like to be kept waiting.
You said the people upstairs, you said they were nice?
They are. Basically, very nice. Now, come on. Turn right here. That's it.
What will they do to me?
They won't do anything. They'll just talk to you. The stairs are straight ahead. We have to walk up. And, of course, they'll want you to talk to them. Come on, up we go.
What will I talk to them about?
Oh, almost anything. Anything you've got on your mind.
Should I talk to them about my mother?
If you feel like it.
Should I tell them she's dead?
If that's what you feel like telling them.
I think I'll tell them that.
Okay.
And something else I'll tell them.
What's that?
I'll tell them who did it.
It's one more flight up.
Okay.
You're going to tell them about your double?
Yes. Definitely. I'm going to tell them she killed my mother.
All right.
You think it's okay to tell them that?
I think it's exactly what you should tell them.
Of course, if I tell them, I may not ever see her again.
Oh? Why not?
Well, when you were out of the room and I was talking to her, I got the feeling she didn't want me to tell anybody. Of course, I'd already told you, but you wouldn't tell, would you?
Certainly not.
She said she did it for me.
Uh-huh.
And I understand that. But I didn't ask her to. Did I?
Look, here we are. This is the room. They're waiting for us.
I'm scared. I don't want to go in.
Now, there's nothing to be afraid of.
But I don't know these people.
They're very nice, really. You'll like them.
No, I won't, and they won't like me.
Yes, they will.
They think I killed my mother, and they'll ask me all about it, and it'll be awful. No, I don't want to do it.
Dory, stop it. Now, you just stop it.
I know. I won't do it. You hit me. You hit me.
I want you to listen to what I have to say. Listen to me carefully. Do you understand?
Yes.
You are going into that room with me, and you are going to tell those people in there exactly what you told me. Start to finish. Got that?
I can't.
Those people in there are doctors, Dory. They want to help you.
They're not policemen?
Whatever gave you the idea they were policemen?
I just thought...
Well, you thought wrong. And there's something else I'm going to tell you. Something I'm not supposed to tell you because I'm just a nurse here. But I'm going to tell you anyway. There are 3 doctors in that room. 2 are men and 1's a woman. And there is some possibility that there'll be another woman in there with them. Your mother.
My mother's dead.
Your mother is not
My
dead.
double, she killed her. She hit her over the head with a chair, and then she choked her. She did it for me. My mother's dead.
Your mother is very much alive, and there isn't a mark on her. Now, are you ready to go in there?
Okay.
Wait a second. Look at your shadow. All hunched over. Aren't you ashamed? That's it. No, you're standing tall. And your shadow is, too. All right, Dory. Go on in. Nobody is going to hurt you.
Now you know. Dory's double lived in her shadow. Then in her image reflected from the big mirror behind the bar. Later, a reproduction of herself in the small hospital mirror where she combed her hair. And finally, her own face seen in a bowl of water. So she got a glimpse of a second self. Strong and competent. And possessing the capacity for rage. Even murder. I'll be back shortly.
Yes. Theoretically, an earthquake of a certain intensity at the right place could carry the state of California into the sea.
Read Goodbye, California by Alistair MacLean, the story of a fanatical terrorist whose ability to detonate an atomic bomb gives him the ultimate blackmail weapon, earthquake. An earthquake so monstrous it could mean goodbye, California. The authorities are helpless, but one man alone, a super cop driven by a personal motive, races to meet the terrorist head-on, a race that must be won, or else it's goodbye, California. Read Goodbye, California by Alistair MacLean. A story of daring, danger, and the threat of a doomsday that could happen tomorrow. If you enjoy suspense, get set for a thrilling experience because you are going to live that experience in Goodbye, California by Alistair MacLean. Now in paperback from Fawcett.
Maybe I do believe that I have a double, and that he and I have a rendezvous somewhere, sometime. And he will have qualities I never suspected in myself. Some pleasant, perhaps. Perhaps others very, very unpleasant indeed. I wonder, am I ready for this encounter? Not today, no. Maybe tomorrow, or the next day, or the day after that, or, well, someday. Our cast included Terry Keane, Grace Matthews, and Joan Shea. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
I keep telling myself it's a lover's quarrel. They'll make up and everything will be all right.
Yeah, well, that's not what Susan says. It's off, over, finished. I asked, did he give any reason, and she just shook her head and went up to her room to cry. Listen, I'm not hanging around this town any longer. Everything about it gives me the creeps. My sister gets kicked in the teeth, and my pop says, well. Well, I don't see it that way. She can't protect herself. But I am not letting that guy get away with it.
Hi, Mayor Greeley.
I'm coming.
What? Harry. What are you doing here at 5:30 in the morning all dolled up in your police chief's outfit?
You'd better get yourself dressed, Horace. And hurry.
Well, would you mind telling me why?
There's been a murder.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.